your justice now. In these blood-stained zones, God protect Ibrahim Traore. Stand him in your grace. Give him wisdom, give him strength to lead this fragile place. God protect Burkina Faso. Let your mercy reign. Bring us peace, bring us hope. Wash away the pain. 5 more years a soldier's rule, a heavy righteous crown, trying to heal a broken land where fear keeps pressing down, mining gold from deepest earth, but souls are rich and true. We pray for freedom's brighter dawn. Lord, we look to you. God protect Ibrahim Traore. Stand him in your grace. Give him wisdom, give him strength to lead this fragile place. God protect Burkina Faso. Let your mercy reign. Bring us peace, bring us hope. Wash away the pain. The world is watching, hearts are torn, but we believe in new days born. Alliance rising, Sahel strong. Lord, keep us safe, keep us strong. From the mines to the farms, from the cities to the sands, we need your mighty power. Lord, heal these lands. A nation torn by fear and fire, children crying in the night. Shadows fall from every side, but we keep holding on tight. Jihadist storms are rage too long, displacing hearts and homes. Oh Lord, we need your justice now. In these blood-stained zones, God protect Ibrahim Traore. Stand him in your grace. Give him wisdom, give him strength to lead this fragile place. God protect Burkina Faso. Let your mercy reign. Bring us peace, bring us hope. Wash away the pain. 5 more years a soldier's rule, a heavy righteous crown.
That was for the Burkina Faso president, Ibrahim Traore. We give it out to him. He's doing good for his country. Whether the West like it or not, I wouldn't care for the West. Once he's doing something good for his people, that's what we need. And that's what we need all African leaders to follow his footsteps and do something good like that for his people. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are here tonight again for the next 1 hour and a half or 2 hours. I say 1 hour and a half or 2 hours. And we're going to check ourselves and put ourselves on record tonight that we don't cross the path. We don't go above those, the 2 hours marks that we mentioned. So tonight it's going to be spicy here. It's going to be hot and it's going to be chilly again. So if you can stay in the heat, don't come in the kitchen because it's going to be muddy and then it's going to be hot. And the whole place is going to be tense. And then we're going to have a lot of heat coming out of the kitchen here tonight. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you can stand it, if you don't want to call your needs, stay in your house, put your hands between your legs and go to bed. But tonight is going to be dirty, crossfire also. So if you want to join us tonight, you can call us here, and we're going to put the number on there too for other people to call and make the point out here. But tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to call out people who are in the community out for destruction, and the primary person for that, premier or whoever they call it, and the first person, it's not going to be easy tonight, and we want our people to be in the best behavior tonight. You can call in, you'll be given the time. If you want to say something, the microphone will be open for you to Look, the one thing over and over is it becoming messy and crazy. So what's the guy name from the ANC? The guy who got the 1%, Anthony Gates, or the political leader. He said, "You're doing one thing over and over, it becomes crazy. That's insanity, stupidness." So tonight we're not going to do one thing over and over. We want those who want to be bringing confusion among us. We're just going to point them out here, and then we're going to do what we're going to do, and we're going to move on. So, ladies and gentlemen, stay put, stay put, stay put. Share the show too. Share the show. Share the show. Share the show. I want to invite the chair lady, the current chair lady, the GGA national chair lady. I want to have a conversation with the chair lady. So I probably want to bring the chair lady on. Anytime, maybe next week, like that, this week or next week, we want to have a conversation with the chair lady. But that's what we're gonna do. Bring our people in here. Those who I call the guy who ran us a secretary on the Game on Slew team, Mr. Jenkins Guya. I told him to come out here and come and speak to his people, and he said he's gonna call me back. So I hope he called me back. He can call me back. I hope they don't have that sanction on the press. And they had a sanction on us before, so I hope they took it out and they are doing good without the sanction that they had on me for a very long time. I hope they took the sanction off me, and they can come on now. And then the election finish, they can come on. Whether they say they're going to put their little group together, that's your right. They can put their little group together. But I mean, when they how you doing? I'm watching from Faku. Okay, you watching me from Faku, North Dakota. Thank you very much. We got to be frank here and be real with ourselves now and do what is right for ourselves. So, ladies and gentlemen, today is the 20th. So, about 9 days ago, we had an election here where the Grand Gideons came out here. The place was packed. I must admit, about 900 people, 1,000 people came to the state, and they boomed our economy also. They rented car, Airbnb, rented hotels and things like that. It boomed on the economy of Kentucky, KY. Some ones that made the food and things like that, restaurants. Some people went to Burger King and went to my dad. That's a plus for the city. And the city mayor, what's the guy name? I don't know the city mayor name, but the governor, maybe Bashir, or whatever they call his name. You need to call the GGA and tell them things for booming up. Put the money in the economy. So ladies and gentlemen, somebody saying, I'll feed on you. She always saying, I know she used to sing the choir before in Arico. She was a little choir singer. I don't know. She was singing in the choir. That home thing. So, ladies and gentlemen, you want to be part of the conversation tonight? For the next 1 hour and a half to 2 hours, you can just tell me, Prince. If you want to come, so we'll see your face. You can come over. If you want to call in, we're going to put the number so you can call also. So tonight, ladies and gentlemen, the pattern, what is actually going on in our community, when there is an election and you go to the election, you are defeated, or you make up a platform, things you write down and say you're going to respect the laws, you're going to respect the rules, and then after the process, you go and say you want to form your own group. That's dangerous for our community. The people who can even think about those things need to be ostracized. You can't have that in a community. So let's say if you're going to win, then you're expected everybody to come around and put hands on you. Your president, you did something wrong. You say, I respect the vote. I will on your platform, you'll be respectful to the vote. And you won an election because they saw that platform. They put you there, and the board, you did something to call you. You refused to go to the board. You disrespected the board. The board remove you. You form another group. You cannot serve two masters. Nobody must serve two masters. Nobody will serve two grandkids. So I will give the example of the sister bond. They got a national sister bond, the United sister bond, the Togway sister bond. You don't have people from the other group flip-flop in time for election to go vote in the other sister bond. No. There was a problem where they broke apart and they continued to split. First they split, they had a United and a National. Then they split. That group went with a United one, and then they split, and then they took way down there. You don't find people leaving from here to go for it. The people who broke apart and want to form GGAD, Fred Tato Goyan, for your account, David. What's that guy named Fred? Vice President, the guy who, to me, he's just a follower. I don't really respect him for his action, his behavior, and how he do things. Levi Kind. And these people they shouldn't go spend all these years, then they come back, they say they want to They want to come in and take part in the process, that they love Grand Unity Association. And no. Nobody loves something and break it apart. No one will go love something and break and split it. No, nobody does that. You love this house, you love this street, or you love this nation, and you split this nation. Nobody does that. No one who would love this organization. This organization. Look at it. Look at it. 1974. One of the founding fathers stood on the stage, and everybody in the hall, they heard it. Why they formed this organization? What made them to form the organization? What led them to form this organization? Why they formed this organization? Those 17 brothers. 17 brothers that used to get in train. The old man came when he saw our cars in the parking lot. He said he thought he was at a dealership. But he entered also Grand Unity, well dressed. He said they used to get in train from other area and go to New York to meet. The Fofana and Suwa Boom were living in New York. So they used to go there and get on train. Now we're getting our cars and go to meeting. Sometimes we don't need to go. We just have teleconferences. You get on the phone, you dial the number, you talk, and then your point will be heard. And we got these people going around, and they think they are in competition with the organization. And when people talk, oh, let the people be. What people be? Grand Unity, what we're looking at over there now? Zwedju, we're looking at over there. When somebody comes and say they want to split Zwedju, you think the people who down there, the people who in authority, and the citizen will sit down and let the people to split them? You think they will sit down and let people to split them? They will fight, they will defend to be together. They will fight, they will stand to be together. No one will go and say, support those kind of things. So those who supporting this idea of these people splitting and want to be, you know what do people say about the Grand Unity Association, that we are not together? It is the likes of Fred Tarugoyan who made the people and continue to make the people to believe that we're not together. Fred Goyan, a man who put on his platform that he will respect the bull. And the bull called him, he did something, the bull called him, he refused, he defied the bull. The bull took action against him. He goes around the area and he cried. Anthony Gay, check your inbox. He cries around the place like a little child that he's being offended by the bull. The bull that he said he will respect, he turned into a monster on the bull and say all these evil things about the bull. I will show you the man platform. I will show you a platform. I don't think when he wrote those things on his platform, he was drunk. I don't think Fred drank too much that he can drink his head off. So those things he put on the platform, he knew what he put on his platform. He knew it. Yeah, he knew what he put on his platform. And nobody made him to put those things on his platform. He put those things on his platform. He knew exactly what he wrote, and then he refused to abide by those things that he put down on his platform. And when people talking, they say, oh, don't lead a man, and you need to stop. Stop what? You need to tell the man who's destroying the community to stop. I'm not destroying no community. I'm just exposing breakers of laws, people who breaking the community apart. That's what I'm doing. I'm not a guy who never ever talked in my entire life to say I would get up one morning and go and break the organization apart. Like Fred Goyan. It's not in my DNA. I never went and say and go and create some article and corporation and go and say and make my own organization. I never did that. It never crossed my mind one day. This is a platform. This is Fred's platform. Let me see if I can. This is a platform. If you check on our platform, you go to. He said he would think very highly of all board members. Greatly respect the authority of the board of directors. You said you will greatly respect the authority of the board of directors. This is a platform that he made. This election was 2015. I think he had it before 2015. This is what he said. He greatly respects the authority of the board of directors. And he thinks very highly of the board of every board members. This man who said he will respect and that he will never replace appointed people, that he will be transparent, that he will respect the authority of the board. He said it. We didn't make him to say these things. Was he coerced? Was he on a gun? Somebody pointed a gun at his head to write those things down? Nobody. There's a picture there. Fred Taru Guian. That you're going to respect the board, the authority of the board. Greatly too. Greatly respect the authority of the board. Now the board authority told you, Fred, there are certain things that you are doing. And we need to come for you to come here to answer questions. He deliberately refused. He disrespected the board that he said. So like he wrote something down, or someone wrote those things down that he didn't even know who wrote whatever for him. And he put a picture on it. And you, brother, you're going to blame yourself? He put a picture on it, and he paraded around it among Granjide, and the Granjides elected him. And he said, he was lying to everyone. Excuse me, Ophelia said it. So you come here, I come here, like either put things on her platform here and telling people that she will do this, she will do this. If she don't do it, we'll hold her accountable for it. So this man is not a victim. He's not a victim. He's one of the instigators, the professional divisionalist, a guy who wants to destroy his own community and continue to destroy his own community. That's him. If we don't call these kind of people out from in our community, people will think that we are crazy. We are all crazy people. We have to call him out. What he did was evil. Nobody could have done that. And he has few people that went with him. Few people who felt that they were doing sectional politics and sectional issues that we did during the Civil War, what killed most of our people. They went from Barzon, so the group together. They went from Kunambu, so the group together. They went from Chien, so the group together. They brought it in a going election. It didn't hold. It didn't hold. Right here in my house, they were doing it right here with Eric Joey. That he's from some kind of a family. What that family needs? That he's from the family. So he must go in the family chat room, say he's the head of the family chat room. He must go there and endorse a candidate. The man said no. Because everybody in the chat there or in the family now there's one candidate, so I cannot come here and endorse one particular candidate. I can't do that. I don't want to be seen as a stupid man. And he refused. He ran away from there and left. Right here in my house in February. January or February, I don't know what time. Right here, upstairs here. They try to corner the brother to come here to endorse one person. And the man said, no, I can't do it. Because this election, he said this election, I can't do that because I'm the head of the family. I don't know who's supporting who in the chat there. So I can't get on there and put my support behind one person. I'm not going to do that. And he, as I enjoy it, he said, you're not going to do that. He left. He got in the car. Before he ran in the room, he hid in one of these rooms. They look for him, they're going to find him. He got in the car, he left. And that's the same thing Fred did. This is Fred Taru Guian Mansfield. This is the man's platform. You always hear, you follow. I must applaud you for that, senior man. But this is the man's platform. Nobody wrote this thing. He put his head in a necktie with a white shirt and I don't know, the blue or black coat suit. I think it was a black coat suit. He put it on it. He said unity, accountability, transparency, honesty, and wherever he wrote on that 18 there. Then he put there Mr. Fred Taru Guian. Fred T. Guian. He said he will greatly respect the rules of law and the Constitution. The Constitution of the organization say you are subject when the board call you, make yourself available. Then he said he will greatly respect the authority of the board of directors. And then the board called Fred Taru Guian. They saw some discrepancy on his financial dealings, checks writing. The board called him and asked him, "Look, man, there are a bunch of checks that you are writing here. We need to get information on the check. What you get writing here, you alone writing check. The treasurer not signing checks. You alone checks came in. The first 10, 15 checks, you and the treasurer name on a bunch of checks that you alone get just check. It's like the check came from 001 to 0015. Then we just saw 0030. It got going. And out from 0 the treasurer name, it's not there. He's not signing it. Only you alone signing checks. What's going on? They want to clarify, verify these things, question him on these things. He refused to go to the board. He went in the account and took the money. He went in GGA account. He froze. He went and took the money from in the account. And then after that, he called meeting among the local chapter presidents. And they told him in that meeting, I go and put the money back in the account. Then you come back here to us. Well, literally, after a few days or wherever, he went and put the money back. He was just acting loosely. And this is the man that his intention. This man said you want to go run for president in Liberia. You think they will make you president of Liberia when you do something, when the Senate, the lawmakers, the parliament want to clarify things, and you split Liberia, you run to Grand Jida, you say, then the other put the other part of Liberia. Oh my God, we're not ready for that. We're not ready for that. Andre, welcome.
Thank you, Mr. Dabo.
So let me conclude, and I'll bring you on here. So after he refused to go in front of the board, in front of the board, Eric Cohn, they had no ethics committee or what kind of committee to investigate. He refused to go in front of these people. When Fred were going to go in front of those people, Fred were not going to be impinged. Because at that time, the board was together and they were paying attention. The board was split. What if Fred actually did those things or he didn't do it? So the board was split. But after he refused to go in front of everything they told Fred refused, put the money back, refused. He went in that place, he went, took 5,000 from in the account. He refused to put the money back. After he took the money and put it back, he went to the bank in Philadelphia and he wrote that he knew were not there. He took the money out of Philadelphia area there, and he said he went doing many convention, he paid for all kind of things. So there now the board started a whole second thought that he was being disrespectful to the authority that put him there. That's why you saw the board voted like that overwhelmingly. I think he had 3 votes, people who were for him after they voted to impeach him. I followed the whole thing. I listened in that night.
Yeah, that you're right. So
it was open. They voted for him, and the other people voted against him that he should be impeached immediately and removed from office. That one did it. Then they gave the power to his now guy who's now the CEO of the GGAD.
Yeah.
After he squandered the money of GGAAD, the guy who now Levi Khan, and Levi Khan refused. They were doing dress by dress now. Now they went to the secretary, Renzi Wright, and Renzi Wright accepted and completed the term. I think they have gone 1 year, 6 months, and Renzi completed the 6 months. So Fred is not.
And Renzi did extremely well because in a short time, Renzi was able to keep the organization together until we went to a convention.
Yeah, he's not a victim here. He helped to destroy this community. This guy destroyed this community. He split the organization. Why was it going to take this brother to go in front of the people? He put here in your platform. This is his platform. That's why I saw his platform today. I said, I'll put his platform. This is his platform.
If you wondering how you got all the information.
How did he put these things? Lord, man, I keep these things. I got an archive, all these things. I got checks. I show people checks to them when they see Fred. I don't want to talk. That the checks I show Bobby then they all open the eyeball and all these people they said, but they didn't know. I said, but yourself, I don't think you're supposed to know. We say these things. Well, you're not paying attention. Yeah. He said he's going to greatly respect. You know what I mean? Greatly respect the authority of the board the board of directors, and the board of directors called this man for an investigation, and this guy refused. So did he just write these things on a platform to fool the people of the county, to fool the community? But then he goes around and I blame Edith. Either were Boo, Jeniton Gageway, or even Bobby told her Fred going to court. But Edith got there, she played a moderate role. Oh, the court, they will not go after our brothers. Your brother embezzle the people money, let they go after your brothers. Let your brothers pay the people money. So welcome to the show.
Thank you, Mr. Dabo. Most people never pay attention to what we were saying back then. And I want to remind Mr. Graham today on your flyer. on your hairline that come to the show, because I still remember on January the 23rd, 2017, after Donald Trump inauguration, I posted on the Border Room page. If you go on the Border Room, you type Anthony Gay, you'll see all of my contents that I used to, because I used to use the Border Room page as my own page. Anything I wanted to post or my personal podcast, I always wanted the Border Room. So thank God the Border Room stay in existence, and good thing for Facebook and keep good record. And I reminded him today because that day I went on Border Room and I wrote and I asked Mr. Fairgreen, former President Fairgreen, I said, you promised to give a financial report on January 20, 2017, the same day of the inauguration of Donald Trump. That was Donald Trump's first term. He said, oh yes, my lawyer advised me not to give financial report. But the same Mr. Fairgreen will go around and tell people, say, oh, he made financial report. On my post, he commented on my post that his lawyer advised him not to make financial report. President Fairgreen did not make any financial report whatsoever. What hurt me the most
after he was impeached now,
that thing he started showing report
7 years or 7 years, then he say he passing around with
give
financial
me
report.
report, yeah.
You won't be talking financial report. Anybody care relation to
people who don't know the story, they feel as though we have personal vendetta against me. I don't know the man from nowhere. I met the man in Philadelphia.
But when they talk about who know people, then I've been knowing that man from 1981, 82.
See?
Man of Brabi then Jaratan Utafongu man, keep it with I've
See,
been knowing the man so that the man's all Florida, but I don't want to Florida man because I've been knowing him and he corrupting the system, so I should get going. I don't do those things.
But for us, they feel as though we have personal, thing against Mr. Green. No, I don't have nothing personal against you. The fact that my very first convention, Prince, that was Arizona, and what I saw in Arizona gave me the courage to want to be with GGA. I came on board 2 months to the convention. I didn't even know nothing about GGA. So Yala used to call me, oh, my picking, come on board, all the time. Yala used to call me, come on board. So when he saw me behind the menu team, he said, my picking, I used to be calling you. He even asked me what team he used to go. I said, I already picked a side. People was like I hang out. When I would hang out in Arizona, we came back. But what really hurt me the most, Prince, the amount of excitement that was in GGAA. When they turned over to Fairgreen, he turned everything down the drain. And then when people say, oh, you get leader team, we want people. First of all, we don't hate him. But after everything, he found another group, GGAD, and he's still trying so hard. Well, in Minnesota, they came there. They came there not because they wanted to be part of GGA. They wanted to
destroy the whole thing to disrupt the whole process.
Yeah.
That video be playing again tonight. I think you would say what you get if you do them from.
And they thought that we didn't understand what they were doing. We understood their plane going to Kentucky. We understood it. And they were trying to do it that morning. You saw you were there, you were in that hall that morning. When they came there, Uriah soon said, oh, he got concerned. Okay. All of the concerns were laid out. The first thing started with, the check mark. That check mark been on that thing for almost 6 weeks before you went to the convention. You saw that check mark. You didn't complain. On Friday night, you didn't complain about check mark. You didn't complain about the check mark on a Saturday business time. You didn't complain about the check mark on Saturday inaugural ball. Sunday morning, the check mark now is the big deal. Next from the check mark, that counted the ballot. Myself, I was mad with the ballot. He said, no, Anthony, we counted the ballot in Minnesota. I said, oh, yeah, that's true, Prince. We counted the ballot in Minnesota. Boom. They started counting the ballot. By the time we hit 200 mark, when the suggestion was made that, let's continue counting the ballot while the voting start, Uriah guess I don't want it. By the time Uriah said he didn't want it, Mr. Gaiman and article, why Michael Gaiman said he will get there, trade something at the beginning. And Otavia came out also, he don't want it. The other person came out. This other gentleman who was supposed to be the pool washer, his last name is Swa, I don't know his first name. He had a dark shit on. He also said, we're not voting. The high Gaiman went in the line, started telling him voted to leave the line. Some people left, some people stay in the line. These people also instructed their voters or their supporters not to buy the what's the name? The
t-shirts.
Anniversary t-shirts.
None of them had no t-shirt. None of them can show me. One of them cannot show me that they purchased one t-shirt for $20 in our building.
None of them bought a t-shirt.
Go watch the clips.
Yeah.
Go watch all the video clips. None of them purchased the t-shirt. But then they want to take over the organization. What kind of insane behavior is that?
Fee. We bought a t-shirt and all of this money going to GGA cover. Now I always say, please show your receipt to the people. That people see it because you have a receipt that said GGAA, right?
Yeah.
My own right here, my own right in my pocket here. I still have it in my wallet, my own right here. You understand? Why do people think that we just come here to make noise? We didn't come here to make noise. Have my ticket right here. You understand? Yeah, right here. But we see what GGAA stamp. When we talk about what we're talking about, hey, there, GGAA
Yeah.
stamp on it. You see it?
Right there, pay $50.
See? So I mean,
Those guys never purchased
you can
one
do that.
t-shirt. Those guys just went in there with $10. How can you get in a plane? You come to this thing, they say pay $50 go in the building. You refuse, but you purchase a ticket for $200-300. You pay for a hotel. You gotta rent your car or somebody pick you up, but you refuse to contribute to the organization that you want to lead. Then you say you're standing up for the right. Or why are you standing up for the right?
We were
What
in
right
that
you
hall
standing up?
when the old man stood up. When the old man stood up to recount how GGAA was funded, how they used to get on train from one location to another, how they were undocumented in this country, how they went to UDA meeting and nobody recognized them. In fact, the other man looked at him and could not pronounce it, Giblo and calling Cooper. You understand? I had that same experience with UDA, that I went to a meeting and raised my hand.
And you still have that
Never
same
recognized me.
ANC.
I have my experience with ANC right now. The new day elected.
Right now, you went there, go tell the people you're going to Anthony get it, man, put you with.
But man, let me just say this, right? Right now, the new day elected official of ANC Global. The man took me out of the group for no reason. He just took me out of the group. I wrote him. I had the number, everything. I wrote him.
We won't go beyond Ghana people that are who try to look down you.
See, when
my man Messi Dropu now
when
go in ANC open yourself. When they get Dropu, they say no, the guy, you don't belong here.
When I tell people that Liberian, they are very prejudiced. People don't believe that Liberians are prejudiced against each other. Look, why would you be prejudiced like that? What's up with you being like that? Look, I'm a Liberian, you are a Liberian. Yes, I have an indigenous side, you don't have an indigenous side, that's okay. But guess what? We are all Liberian. In America, you are Liberian. You're not better than me in America. You're not better than me in Liberia.
Here. I don't know if you remember that video or you're even there, but let me play the video here.
Please take your seat. We are going to work it out.
The hall is upside down. They want for Fred Graham to leave. Some people don't want him to leave. So the hall is upside down right now. They're arguing about one person on it.
Ladies and gentlemen, take your seat, please. Ladies and gentlemen, please take your seat.
Yeah, leave out McCarvin there with a bow tie. You know what? They get out the time magazine down there with the sister. It's dying for dude. I leave out with dying for. They're going to shoot in there, but they're going to die for Fred.
And that's one of the reasons why Levi said he that put himself on the line. His character is everything for Fred. Fred never respected him. Fred is not loyal. Levi. That's one of the reasons why Levi came back. Because one thing I'll give it to Levi. Levi always attended GGA event. He, as much as you're going with GGAD, he would always attend that. He and Bobby, they always came to GGA event. But this Fred Guion here, I don't know if there is a personal thing about him and GGAA, or he
Fred,
just kind of person
Fred got
who doesn't know how to carry himself in a group.
He got there. He thought he could do anything and get away with it. Though God booted him out. He's angry. That's all. He got booted out by people who were elected just the way he was elected. And the laws is very strong. You have to respect the law. If you cannot respect the law, don't go into no politics and want to be there and think you want to be like Edith is there now. Edith has to respect the laws. She has to submit to the board. She has to submit paper to the board, send her a budget and Fred was just writing check without board consent.
When we told people that Fred paid,
that was it. Board consent. Board didn't know Fred was just writing checks. Hector starter. He writing checks like a madman, giving people checks all over the place.
Yeah. Fred
and when the board tried to ask him, you cannot do our organization a day.
He went to a restaurant with the GGA money. What kind of thing is that?
The young man got angry.
When you tell people they say, oh, we against the man, we just hit Fred. That man is I like the headline. He's a destroyer. He doesn't want to see GGAA exist. And that's why we've been doing what we do. We don't get paid for GGA. Nobody pay us. Mr. W, even do more work for GGA than I do. Nobody, all that time you're supposed to be with your family when we're in Kentucky over there. You used to wake up early morning and cover it all day long on your feet and wipe on your feet. Then somebody come there and come to work.
Who get down for this guy?
And
you want to split the organization, so you look at you to split the organization. Yeah. Hell no, jamais.
Dude,
you want to split the organization, you go and go split your family organization. Now the whole organization, yeah. You're not going to point limo, yeah.
People you're not going to do that. Hours and hours to be done there. Other people flew, other people did other things. They think they sad, the heartless thing that they did. Women, for women to travel, it costs a lot of money. The hair, the nails, all the other different gadgets they have to buy.
Man, you can't blame those people. Some people, when they say they want to lead a line, some people refuse to lead a line and say no, they can't vote. So they're going to vote. Those some of those people get born Gilmore.
Yeah.
You pay all the money, you can't vote, and somebody can say don't vote.
They don't vote. Then you agree, you follow the person.
You refuse, and you go follow some kid where you can
born. Now.
You don't blame nobody. You blame the people who brought it set down and scooped so low to wherever they did. You can't blame them, man.
In a great country, America, you pay your money to go somewhere for your organization. Then somebody look at you. You attend all
the on the line. You leave the line. Then you left the line.
They left the line
somewhere. This man can be your kid, and he telling you to leave the line, and you left the line.
You know,
you left the line. Where you left the line for?
I gotta move to a different room.
All right, you left the line. You left the lines. Your guy in car. You drove to some other area, and you sat down there and going on the. You're grieving within yourselves. Why you couldn't stay in the hall and make a difference? If you are going to stay in the hall, turn they either poor, either the board got involved and they're doing it and calling you're investigating to have it. That means you're going to take part in the process. And you're going to take part in the process and then you fight protests. But you got all these old guys around you who don't have no fresh ideas. They mess you up. They mess you up. You guys have no fresh ideas. They mess you up. And then you're crying like a baby around the place, talking about you're going to launch in Iowa, August, wherever you're going to launch and going to form organization. Look, I'm calling on Either Poor now. I'm wanting Either Poor. I ain't game on to be talking, be doing your hand at it. You're not even here, but who put the organization to who took our time start on behind this thing to promote convention. I have carried the information out there for people to come to convention. From Jane Ubote time to Either Poor, first winning over there to when the people went to Kansas City, Jane Ubote time 2021. I think 22. Yeah, 22. Then 23. 2023 in Iowa. It was people that who went to and used our time for people to go there, for people to get back together. We took our time. So anyone who want to destroy this organization, we should ostracize you. When these guys want to go for any organization, I will monitor them. Anything they say, I will record their voices and play here. If they're trying to try to get this and put this thing, go one side, do this, they get a platform, they want to use a platform. Look, you have your platform, you go in the race, they don't win you keep your damn platform. When you get elected, maybe next time, God bless you, then you use the damn platform. When you want to use your platform to split our people, we will come after you with all our strength and all our might. So you better understand it now. And Either Poor, that president thing they gave you for 3 years, you doing a peace talk. Call the people and tell them to come aboard, move the organization, move the thing together, and everybody work together. You and Fred, I see us in there with Levi Khan, and you open mind to bring Levi. People that putting people together and open mind for people for women. The Bobby Yakin made a women of the Bobby Khan. They ain't damn with me. You can't go bring Levi there, but Fred and damn with people there. You see, we'll tell the machine around you. We're not gonna permanent friend now.
Yeah, exactly.
What you have in around for me? Call him Minnesota.
Yeah, it's raining all day today.
You're done. Man, today was 81 degrees, man.
No, raining. It's been raining since yesterday night, man.
AC on right now.
I'm driving from St. Cloud on my way home. Yeah, but Prince, thank you, man. Listen, this thing here, Prince, as I was saying, you know, you cannot sit down and allow somebody to come poke finger in your eye before you take action. From the beginning, some of us thought that this guy, you know, we try to sympathize with him because we felt at the time the way he was removed from power was abrupt, and he needed some pampering. He needed somebody to kind of cushion him to say, listen, my man, it's okay. It's going to be okay. After a couple of years, we're going to go back. But now it's clear that Fred thing is in competition with GGAA.
Now what you thinking?
You know? And when you think you're in competition with GGAA, you are in competition with me, because why? You are trying to destroy what my uncle did, what my uncle put into place. Prince, did you listen to that old man that night when you said they gotta be fighting the Congo people there? They had to be do all kind of dirty job to make the organization to thrive. And so when I see somebody who think there's in competition with GGA, then you are in competition with me. Then this is personal. That's what I'm going personal. This is personal because you are trying to destroy what our fathers, our forebears, what they created. So you are in competition with me. And me, I like the kind of, but you know, I don't drop out from fight. I don't kind of thing I like. I like the fight. I like to fight people. When you think you are strong, let's fight it out and see who will come out from fight. So when Fred Grant is strong, this time around, we are not putting no red carpet down for Fred Grant. No, leave our gun.
Man,
You know?
don't be reading the comment about man talking about. Hey man, standing
want-
France, you put with me to get out of the den for you.
So I like it. This time around, there is no turning around. The window of opportunity for Fred Grant to come up amicably, respectfully. That window is close.
Yeah, he missed it.
He missed it. In the
Nobody gonna put red carpet down
That
for
window
you.
is close.
Why everybody angry?
Dancing on it, they put bringing him in the building. Yeah, they're gonna robot cap.
Yes.
Your man Levi told me, oh, Anthony, why you get angry? I said, no, Levi, we're not angry.
But we're angry. You spread the organization, you spread your
I said
people,
we're
then you
not
say you're
angry.
angry. He gobble where you coming from, where the people can be
What we're
filling the
not going to
places.
tolerate is for individual to consistently orchestrate to manipulate this organization, and we're not allow that to happen. And that all come together. No, we're not coming together when you have ulterior motive. We are not coming together with your deceit.
Look,
We will
I'm
make
writing
sure
a
we
letter and I will
expose you.
send it to the board, to the administration.
We're United 100%. We will all do that. I said United 100%. We will all, these people, until they can come clean on social media
you split
and
and
declare.
you go and you split the community and you go,
Yes.
you should be banned for a certain time.
Yes. Until they can come back and declare their allegiance to GGAA, you will not be allowed to any functioning of GGAA. Until you can declare your allegiance, you will not be allowed any functioning. We will sanction you. We will say that. Listen, let me tell you. There's rules and regulations. I give the analogy, but people did not catch it. Nyambru Tere, we're all heroics. That man fought to the nail to save the Crown people. But when the Crown people fell, he was a threat to the well-being of the general population. They eliminated Nyambru Tere. And the Fred Grant and his follower, or those who sympathize with him, if you think we're going to be pampering Fred Grant forever to divide this thing, then we will sideline you too. Then you will be sidelined. We're not going to fight any fraud for a snake. We're not going to raise a pet snake yet. They may be trying forever to divide this organization. It is clear.
I'm telling you.
We need to weed out these people that want to cause trouble for our organization. You cannot sit down and allow somebody who want to take bread from your table and you say, oh yes, that man, we are the same people, we are one people. One people, you know the main intention? One people. The man want to see.
The mere fact that people flew in this place. They flew in this place. They flew in this place.
Yep, they came.
Tickets. They came here. Rented hotels. They stayed in the hotel. They did not go in the hall. They just wanted to come and vote. They won't pay $10.
They don't care. They don't care about the organization. They did not buy that T-shirt. The commemorating the 50th anniversary. They did not buy. They just want to go and want a free ride. They started when they're going to dry rest on their CP, but they did not come to the front or to pay the money. You think we don't know your aims? But listen, let me tell you, and what friend about saying, your when either part terms finish, the next person. Even if I don't become president, the next person coming, you'll not have that free ride, brother. You're going to think about either part. That either part spend y'all. That either part spend y'all. Somebody, I always tell somebody where only see the people.
Tough game now before even going to the national level.
You say what?
Chapter president. It will be a tough competition.
They cannot pay $50 to go and vote and go in the hall or even purchase a T-shirt for $20. But the GGAD that they get, each of them, Fred Gwen.
We will
Oh,
not.
they pay how
I
much?
want to.
They are each paying $200. $200. Yeah, Levi here. They put on one pay, only 90 people rest. All the guys in here, please pay your due. Then you put Jerome Gawre, you put Jeremiah Shaw, Juan Michael Gilmore, P. Goyong Zulu, you put your picking Levi.
And I want. Now what?
Fred Tadu Goya. Fred not pay $200, yeah.
But the man's a user.
He said GGAD cash out. Better cheer. Then he put a zero sign. Where they put it? The people collecting the money. They collecting money. They pay $200 to go to their convention.
And then they collect all that money. They collect all that money. They collect all that money.
And say no.
Don't mind that.
They collect all that money. And Gerald can't take all that money and carry grandchildren and go commemorate on my birthday and go pay hustle with the money. People are trying to realize when they come to the census, it will be too late.
So you can't do your census?
All of you Fred Gwen doing won't be represented.
You can't do your census?
Prince,
you can't do your census?
Prince, you can only eat my album for 1 more. You can't eat my album for our Prince. I too smart for the people there. When I realized how
for more than 2 years.
But first of all, Bobby, he offended, right? Yeah, much I was very prefer Gwen. I was very with even you and Madison. Why?
My brother,
your uncle.
But Mama, listen.
The man already saw the thing and it came back. Bobby went to the people that made Bobby guest speaker. Bobby went there and said there is no need.
No, I understand. I'm just talking about the past.
We gotta go back to the moral organization and trap this thing here.
Back
and
then, we used to be telling Madison and the getting that we hated it. Look, this thing. I didn't even know the history of GGA. I didn't even know that in Kentucky. I heard that Papa saying, "Oh, how they funded the thing." I had no clue. So imagine the sacrifices our elders did for us to have this organization. You know what it means to be in the country with all documents? Then you had to be on train to go to convention.
Mr. K.
Mr. K. Being that cold.
Mr. K. This is my situation here. I want you to partly blame Mr. McCarvin Lever Madison. This is my little brother in who I'm well pleased. So when he came to me, you know, in my lip corner, I know how to get into the politics. When he came to me, he said, "Listen, there was a crime better or chairman who is being drowned, who is drowning. That man is being humiliated. They are killing the man psychologically." So I said, "What happened?" He said, "The election they got." When the election we just had when it finished Arizona, they just removed the man. So I said, "Oh no, that can't be. That is not possible." So I said, "That is not possible. I can't sit down here for Grandina to humiliate another man." So the heart jumped on the bed, welcome my pig in there. We started going. Boom,
I like
boom,
how
boom.
you say you jump on the bed, welcome.
Yes. Well, so now when I found out, you know what hurt you the most? That someone the all the planning money will not even test it to my picking myself. GGA money will not even test. Will not ask somebody one day say your girls on a committee, y'all get a money, they'll go test on a basketball court. They put being playing with all the money, signing check, do all kind of things. We just sat on there. And now from the final today that the guy signed multiple tests, multitudinous checks. Signing checks, and buying BMW. The man buy BMW for himself all the time in Philadelphia. Talk about money about our first BMW, a first BMW ever had in your life. Talk about money and went to the Caribbean with a family. He never had the capability of doing. I was sat there. That guy found out today must sit down and be pampering Fred Gwen for what? For what? Fred Gwen want war, let me bring the war on.
That's $70,000 small money was 70G that one thing. That's 70G, I get to the hour $70,000. Can you buy
70,000. What other than people they want to be in power in the player for to be putting their hand in the cookies, taking the money. Instead of going to Sunny. You get work for your own money.
That way you get playing around there.
Yes. You think so you want to say so you have to partner bring the man yet. You have to partner bring I got my picking my carving. And what I want to say on here tonight, listen. You are either with GGAD moving forward from today, or you are with Fred Gwen.
I'm not going, man.
We don't want any sympathizer, because when you're sympathizing, it means the people can use you as a conduit. to come back or to have a say in our organization. So if my people want to run for PA something, I'm saying here, more, I don't want to call it line over here, baby. If McCarthy leaver will come clean, he will declare his full allegiance with GGAA before I endorse it. Because I think that McCarthy has a soft spot for Fred Guyana. Until he can relinquish that soft spot.
Even up and now, all the way Fred Guyana do what he doing. McCarthy
Yes.
say, they be brother here. He can be
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
That's what
I'm saying. They say, Jikon, you are the That's my own baby. I had a line with him, my own baby. Until McCarthy leave out somebody who, when I know he clear and declare his allegiance for GA today, for PA chapter, I will go above and beyond and make sure he's elected chapter president in PA. Until he can relinquish that soft spot and come clean. Because his blood, GGA blood runs through him. He is the soul here to this GGAA. His grandfather founded this organization. Until
Bobby.
he can declare his
Bobby,
allegiance.
Bobby,
Yeah.
this is the current. I just took this thing out of the GGAD chat room. The man is a senior member. Yeah. I believe I can. All the members are in the GGA chat room. Yeah, the man's name is there.
Eva McCarvey know I love him about anything. I don't even have a friend. He know all my secret in this country. But more on that, you can do a deal. Until the young man can declare a full allegiance and disassociate from GGAD, I will not endorse him. I will not support him to become president of PA chapter. Because we're not going to control, we're not going to raise or open a conduit. Some to use it to come close to our team again.
Yeah, he can't be.
I love the man, and he knows that. But until he can relinquish that soft spot for Fred Guyana. I'm sorry to say, my mom and dad, so people that are associated or sympathizing with GGA, when we find out, we will secretly sanction you. And when you come to our functions, GGA functions, you will not be allowed to participate in these things.
But we did it to the senior man in Stanley Gay, to Akori, aka to Akori. We did it to him when he went to North Dakota. He wanted to contest for the presidency of that particular chapter. We put him out on a guy and told him no. And we're expecting him. He's a GGAD member. He cannot lead GGAA. So Levi need to understand, get himself out of that group, and disassociate himself from that group. Then, of course, he can win some of our blessing to bring him our platform here to promote his campaign. But he cannot be owing to allegiance to two groups. No one player loyalty to two groups. You can't do that.
I was just saying, one master.
Yeah, hello.
Yeah.
Okay, so I just met you in the middle of speaking, but this is my 2 cents. Oh well, that a professor of the professor of the speaker.
Yes, I interrupting a bigger. Go ahead.
Yeah. So I just want to say that my president Wu Jin, you want to say I shouldn't call president of the 10,000 Lake. He just said something, and there's the thing that I've been saying behind closed door. I kept saying that when you are part of some breakaway group from the mother organization, you will not contest, be a local or national, to be a leader. And this thing needs to be taken serious. Okay? Because the reason these people went over there and then they choose, this is something that was premeditated by them. They knew what was going to go on. They saw the reinforcement that were behind Edith. So they're like, you know what? These people, because if you look at, logically, if you look at the people that are supporting, that were supporting Otebia, majority of them was some bunch of impeachments, noise, or money eating, clouds hanging over them, and people who are not even been known in the organization that was supposed to come on board for the first time and experience it, they manipulated these people and have them on their camp. So they said, okay, the real faces of Great Association, you know, when you begin to name people, they were all behind Edith. When they said people that got named, that got voice in the community, they were all behind Edith. So they're like, you know what? Their strategy, the brought was, okay, we're gonna raise those people that they don't know, and at the end of the day, we will go there. They will be more than all, but they don't know who we're gonna vote. So that's how when we found out their evil strategy, so we kind of like, you know why? We shouldn't sleep, as you know, how we slept during the convention of the state of Arizona. So the election commissions, you know, they did their work. They started, you know, putting ideas together, what to do, what's the best thing. They started following the Constitution. Because these people started following the Constitution, that's what they make it seem like, oh, we're just going to make it look fine. Like, oh, we draw back from the, you know, we pull back from the election. No, they saw their defeat. They smelled their defeat 3 weeks ahead before May. These guys smelled their defeat. So, the only thing I can tell our leaders right now, anybody, the board member, if they're hearing me tonight, our elders, if they're hearing me tonight, anyone who is part of a breakaway group from the mother organization, you cannot take no local leadership, neither national. We will not accept you until you can disassociate before we support you. So as we continue, I yield back a little bit and I'm listening.
Yeah, Anthony Gay.
Yeah, you know, GGA remains the mother organization of all Granger-based organizations in the U.S. This organization is rooted, like the Bible says, you know, if you have a good foundation, no matter the wind, the storm that comes, you always stand. But if your house is built on the sand, then, you know, small breeze can blow it, it will be scattered. We have been through the toughest time, you know, we have been tested. We have been through it before. We have bounced back. And so now, you know, a true warrior knows how to defeat the enemy. You know, yes, they don't go around sleeping each and every day, but once the circumstances present itself, they gather and strike back. What we are right now, you know, people will, oh, your leader thing, that family business. No, it's not family. We will follow protocol. We will respect the tradition, but we will follow protocol.
They don't understand what it called unity and coming together. That's what they're doing.
Yeah, they don't understand that. Somebody can be, you know, trying to destroy you. Then you say, you know, you should be united with them. We are not enemies, but we also, you know our surrounding and understand that, hey, you can't do X, Y, and Z. I can work, leave my work, take off, drive for hours, go to the convention, pay my convention fee, pay for my t-shirt, then you won't pay a convention, you want to vote. It does not work that way. And I don't understand the narrative that they were painting. Oh, either going to take the money. The money goes in GGAA coffers. It is not either.
Anybody who wins,
anyone who wins will take this money. How hard it is. What is the complication here? What is the complication? Then people say, oh, you know, we are one people, your leader thing. We're not sweeping anything under the rug. I know the current tradition that the younger person never, you know, right when the older person is involved. That is not the tradition we're practicing here. When we get to Grand Judah, we'll practice our other tradition there. Where we are, we have a bylaws and constitution that govern us. We have an organization that needs to be run. We have projects we need to undertake. That's what we focus on. Do you know what people say about us? Oh, Grand Judah Association is one of the well-organized associations in America. But guess what?
Yeah.
Grand Judah County is a slum. That's what they can tell us. They make mockery of us because our county is a slum. Right? So we're going to take the association money and invest it in the county and do things that will benefit the people. And we'll not just be focused on the county. The people also that are here, they also deserve better as well. Because we've been making too much confusion, because we've been trying to, you know, appease people. We haven't taken advantage of soliciting grant from the city, from the state, from the federal government. We have a 501c3 document registered organization in this country. We are qualified to solicit all the different grants that are out there: federal grant, state grant, city grant.
Yeah, but
But
either
we
need to
not,
hook up now with Amos Zawunyan so they can start those things and get
yeah,
getting on him.
we don't have
But,
all of these things.
our main point here is that those who will act like renegades, those who will act like rebels, that want to divide it. You went to the election, you were defeated, and then you say you're going to form your own group like Fred
Own
did.
group.
Those people should be banned for certain period of time until they can come back and reclaim their loyalty and make themselves known to the people. Nobody going
I
to pack
think
to the
that
back door.
needs to be acted upon very quickly because
Yeah.
Prince,
The board need to
we are
take drastic steps.
we are
and pull those
condone
kids.
bad
Omen
behavior in this.
Moses Zwanyon, Eric, Omen Kon, Omen Urukara.
Urukara, yeah.
Need to put those
The
things
ethics,
and put
the
those things
Christian
straight.
ethics community really need to come out with
They need to
something.
make it straight.
Yeah.
Because if they do it, other will go and play GGA low. And anytime we're ready, we come back to the people. Either
I'm
need to be
telling you,
strong and
Prince.
be tough. She's a president. Nobody says she can't be compassionate or be talking soft to the people, but she need to be strong. This is the Grand Jury Association we're talking about. Anyone who want to split it, that person should be put on the
But
back
no more
side
peace talk is
until
needed.
they
The
can
people don't want
understand
peace, Prince.
that they can't do that. They
The
can't
people
do
don't
that.
want. You can't be in the canoe in the middle of the river, in the middle of the river, and then somebody try to capture the canoe. Then you say, "Oh, you're making peace."
And
No, you have to fight for
big
yourself.
and this. No. So when they were going to win, they expected their friends to be there with them to buy t-shirt when they print t-shirt for their programs. Look at what they did. None of them purchased one single t-shirt in our building. They
I mean,
printed
that
their
was
own
sad.
t-shirts.
Because Prince,
Yeah,
Prince, let me inject a little bit. Prince, let me inject a little bit.
They love the organization. How can you love an organization that you only want to pay $10 to go? You know for food?
Prince, this is it, right? These people have their plan already. If they go there and they pay money and we make money, it will go on eating. They will promote eating. That's their motive. That's their idea.
But how
So
When
dumb
they
that's
that
were going
why,
to go
be?
there and pay the
yes,
money, then they win. They were going to say, yeah, it did. Last convention we made this, but the money go for
yes,
them to spend the money. They have agriculture. They are going to take 20,000, pump it in agriculture. Take another 10,000, go and say the open space in Montreal. Obviously, we knew that what they were going to do.
obviously.
They have money to work on, or they want to spend. I tell you, Grand Rain like blew up there. Go to the district and spend $5,000 on agriculture, and say the other
They knew they were not going to win.
explode.
So their fear is not to pay money to make the convention to know, oh, he raise money. That's their mindset.
But
So it was planned.
But then they were not forced to go.
If you raise the
They were
money,
not forced to go to the convention.
if you raise the money and then I take the money and start spending it on the organization, it's in our interest. It's our benefit.
You know,
Our benefit. We ourselves here benefit.
I was trying to go live, but as you can see, I know since I came back over there, my eye ran on today. I want one of them. I'm going to remember. They not touch me. Wow.
They ought to get back.
I thought you said you had the Holy Spirit with you again. I don't
No,
know.
I get it. They said
You get
no,
Holy
the
Spirit,
weapon can form. The weapon can form, but it can't prosper. That means it can't kill you.
But and I use all the form against you that pray every day.
It can form, but it can prosper. That's the difference. The Bible did not promise us. He said he did not promise us that the weapon won't form, but it will not prosper. That means it will not kill you to the grave, or it will not make you sick for 10 years, 3 years, 40 years.
My guy, go pray. Go pray. That Holy Spirit heal you.
Y'all leave me alone, man. Okay, let me say what I was trying to say. So, like I was saying, these people knew that. Okay, I was trying to say this thing on my platform, but anytime these days when I want to come on air, I will be caught up with something, and I won't show up. No, not that I have some things I'm doing, personal stuff there. Yeah, but they were not what me. I'm when they said they're not what me. I just promoting them and calling their names. So let's say this, right? When when we entering that night, and you saw me to that gate there.
Yeah.
You know who started that thing? It was I wanted to say that I'm finished with my report there from the convention, but it was Smith Ballon. I enter first because I pay my money. I pay my money Friday, Saturday morning. Now when I pay my money, I pay my $50. So when that $50 was paid, we came back 6 p.m. to enter, and then when first Smith Ballon entered, the whole gate was just while people were coming in. So Smith, I don't know who attention Smith called. Smith said, "Me, I let my brother Smith." He said, "The bullshit man, what happened to Nail?" I said, "What happened, Smith?" He said, "Why the team open it? That we can pay our money and fully put and come in enter here
Yeah,
for
brother
free."
Richard, but I'm not asking for the cow. He said okay for him. But you don't accept to be you president for the he said, well, kick out.
But you say you left out of state. Let me continue. We'll come back, Richard, stop it. We'll conclude on Richard, stop it. Let me continue. So when Smith said that, he raised alarm. So we started putting the white benches then now to the door, making it tight now. The I stood to that door for how many hours in my heels? We're trying to. I stood to that door. Anybody that entered to the point of my own big brother, my grandfather, first grandchild, was mad with me. Bob so. Bob say I felt with you my own little sister. Because everybody that will come in, every fake sister that will come in, I make sure you show me your receipt. Not get receipt, you're going back outside you pay to enter. So we worked so hard. That's why when I was walking the next day, people thought I was bluffing. No. I started dancing twice that night. Until Sunday. I was done on my feet. Then when you be wish on the foot. So that money there, what we made, if we're not going to enforce that security, trust me, people are going to enter free.
But you see the other batch of people that they pass through the bathroom on the other side?
Will you see them though?
To the
Oh,
ladies'
yeah,
side.
you see them on Saturday night?
Oh, to the ladies' side?
Yeah, through the ladies' bathroom.
No, there's another door.
There's another door on the other
Right
side.
side, like the way that door looking where people are passing. There's another door there too, but they didn't block it. So when people come to that side, they got the offices there. Or
Yeah.
pass there, they enter in the place. But
We
when
didn't catch it though.
they cut it, and they were passing people over there. That's wrong. But they cut it anyway, and they stop it. And I said it on my show yesterday. I gave it to Baron Smith. He stood there to that. He noticed it. He was standing right to the plane. He saw people coming from in the back. They will come in and come inside and enter the bathroom.
Yeah.
Then from the bathroom, now they coming from the bathroom, and they enter inside. So Smith saw it. He put a table there. He said, "My man, look, he called me."
So we really need to appreciate Smith. Smith as security man. That Smith got us to that door. Yeah, Smith as security man.
He did a very good
Smith
job.
started that thing. Smith Ballon started that thing. That's how we stood to that door. People are getting mad. Whether you official, you will show me your receipt before you enter.
Before you enter, yeah. So let's go to Jerome Gawure. Jerome, quiet. Jerome. Money maker.
Sorry. I'm on you. Yeah, how you doing?
Okay.
Yeah, I got two to touch on your show. The first one will be the entrance. What was I talking about? That door you're talking about in the hallway when you online. It's a door. You go in the bathroom, they come outside. They come in the hall. I discovered it. I still go there. Ask the board chairman, he'll tell you what I did to him. What is wrong? He'll tell you. You're told come in the hall, you don't pass to that door. He said, he's a real one, no. You'll go through the door, show a receipt, come inside, then open the door, and go in the bathroom. You're mad at me. Even to your credit too, I stopped at them. Because we was there that you're passing there. When you are over there, there's another door on the side. So on the other side. There's another door there. You'll enter that way. And what happened? But anyway, the reason why I'm calling you guys is, people breaking away is easier. If I'm going to call it bold, pretty soon, you're here for Texas. Breaking away is not going to happen no more in our community no more. Yes, it's not going to happen no more. I already found a solution. All we need to do, you're not going to call it bold. All the bold put it for the chapter. Every chapter you need to go by and make a constitution. And put in the constitution anybody that live your chapter and go from another group. You cannot be part of the chapter. You cannot take part in it. You cannot hold any position. And right now, present chapter now, we got a committee that working on the competition. Vivian, they are going to put everything in there. So, all the loophole that they happened before, you're not going to happen no more. We got all the solutions to it.
Yeah, because I'm bringing away thing, it becoming a pattern now. People,
Yes.
you go to election, when they beat you, then you say you're breaking away. That nonsense need to stop.
Right.
Nobody
So,
gonna accept that.
So, for Tennessee, I mean, if for Kentucky, they can go by and put your constitution. So, when the second reach, they can't be raised for nobody no more. Because the chapter is the one that sent the nation to go vote. So, when you put everything in there, how they going to raise some people go vote?
Mm-hmm.
You see it? The chapter is the one that hold the national. So every chapter need to go by and revisit the constitution and put it in there. Because the national constitution is passed. So you can't put it in no more. You can't put it in no more. Every chapter I think the constitution is, I think they need to go revisit it and add it in there.
Okay.
Because the chapter is the one that hold the union. It's not the national.
Mm-hmm.
The national they're fair. So I already talked to my people. Believe me. When they finish here, I'll send to you.
Okay.
We're not going to allow no more. Yeah. So all the chapters you go out and out of there. I got you.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you, sir.
What? They have your appreciation. What? So you gotta get it. You gotta throw light on the people too.
They say due to unavailability of the hall and other containers, we hereby postpone the appreciation and launching program in Des Moines, Iowa.
Yeah,
To
they
August
say
30th.
they get constraints.
What are they? What are they launching?
No, that appreciation.
Appreciation and launching. What are they launching?
Oh, they're launching a new organization.
What the heck is this? We will
They're
give
launching
them
a
a
new
chance
organization. What they call
to
ADAA. I don't know what the ADAA stands for, but I saw the
talking
post
about
on
they
the
go do it.
platform.
ammonia
on
for
your
Grand
page.
Gila County.
Huh?
Ammonia for Grand Gila County.
Amuya organization, huh?
No, Amwenu for Grand Gila County. And then they say we are hereby postponing. We are hereby postponing the appreciation and launching. What are they launching?
They launching a man.
What the heck are they launching? The elements. What are they launching? Oh, they want to be a GTAD again. They're bringing in.
No. I think
that for Grand Gila County.
What we did for Menye, I think that what they try to do, the Munya Incorporation, when Menye lost in Arizona, we said because we earmarked 2 clinics that we're going to build in 2 of the districts, so we would just continue that endeavor just to keep the group together, and we're able to raise $20,000 to start the foundation. So
that what the foreign Menye full step now.
So I think that some idea like that somebody might have soon to them, but the difference is Menye did not break away from GGAA, and Menye did not walk out of the convention hall and say, "Now voting." Menye participated in an election he lost and kept his group together and still formed part of GGA administration, the Fred Green administration. Menye did not, walk away from it. Matter of fact, that's one of the reasons why people voted Menye after Fred Green, because Menye was still around. Unlike them, that one told that supported not to buy the GGA 50th, celebration T-shirt, and also,
I want to know what they're launching first.
Huh?
Before we go to the T-shirt, what are they launching? They're launching their own organization.
Yeah. Oh, what I just said, you didn't hear me? They are launching their own. At first, he wanted to start a whole group, and then they changed it and say, okay, that keep. Menu that what they're doing that. So I think that the acronym is what ADAA, something like that.
But the one now is AAGGC.
Okay, then I mean they changed it.
I'm going for Grand Gila County. Then
on
they
his
say
post.
they're having an appreciation. Well, okay, you can appreciate your people for coming out, showing up. But launching program in Des Moines, if they launch anything contrary to what we're talking about here, these people need to be dealt with.
Dude,
They need to stay by themselves.
That's what I
They're not
said
going to
earlier.
stay there
Prince.
after 2-3 years. They see them coming back creeping.
Yeah.
And then they're coming back
Prince.
to can't take positions. If they do it, we'll go after the leadership. We'll go after either once you allow people, even election commission, you allow people to register to say they're taking back, we'll go after you.
And that's why I said earlier when I came on the show, we have allowed this individual to, have their will in this community for too long. Oh, we are family. Oh, we want people. GGA, it's not a party-based organization, it's a family-based. Anytime you have a process by which you elect your leader, that process is political. We are not a United Nations that solicits signatures, and the more signatures become the leader. We are not like that. Once you have a process where you elect a person, that process in itself is political.
Is it the Fred Grant syndrome?
It is.
The virus of Fred spreading to the young
is that
guys.
What you're gonna be doing now? You go to the election, you don't win, you break away. Is that what we're gonna be doing now? Everybody's gonna be breaking away in this place, yeah?
They're launching.
Man, you lost an election, you didn't break away.
They are launching.
Ilepua lost an election in Minnesota. She did not break away.
They are launching, Mercy. Why are they launching? Why are they launching, and what are they launching?
Well, the thing here is, I don't know if that's an ADD. I don't know if that's the same ADAA.
ADAA.
Yeah.
What they get on that thing, they say I'm winning for Grand Gila County.
They keep changing the name.
What are you going to do? I'm winning for
Grand Gila County. Fire, because they're feeling the heat from us on the media. So they are in a confused position now. There's something that there's something that
that young man, he was not ready to lead GGA. They say, "Oh my man, you don't like young people." No, nobody against the young man, but
this is it
from the get-go that this man is not prepared to lead GGAA. Look at the childish behavior he displayed in Kentucky. This is the kind of thing we've been telling people. He's not.
What? No, he's not a young man. Anyway, somebody in their 40s.
It's not just petty organization.
Anthony. Let's just say somebody in their 40, 43, 44, 45, not that young. Somebody in that 30, 35, you can call them young. But they're not young.
No, he is young. He's in a prime. We are in our prime. Let me just say this. For that age in politics,
are you guys the youth?
No, that Richard Bantu the youth.
No, that Richard Bantu the youth secretary or the youth president coming up. We'll kick him off for him.
Anthony Ure.
No, the thing about it, right?
Anthony Ure are youth. The youth chairman.
No, Mercy. In the political arena, when you're in your 40, you're in your prime. Right? You're in your prime.
Yeah.
You are just debuting your political, career or your political journey.
Yeah.
And forgive me.
Let us start seeing the coin garden young people and youth. And nobody don't put on youth. You can't look at me.
Not youth.
You come in
He's not a youth. I'm not a youth. I can't call myself a youth. No, I'm not. I passed that age. I'm a young adult, yes, but I'm not a youth.
You what?
So what age is considered youth? What age?
I mean, young. For some you can't call yourself young adult.
What age is considered youth?
So Prince, here's the thing. I'm in my prime.
Okay, my man, Austin, when they say youth, adult youth.
No, you say adult youth. No, there's not an adult youth. So that's what American people consider young adult, right? The American people consider young adult any age from 25 to 49. That's young adult age. You pass that age, now there is no other category now. You're old man now. Remember, Barack Obama was 47 when he became president of America. They call him the young president, right? He was 47. You understand?
So I want to know what are guys launching in that place before they say they're launching. What are they launching? Because they didn't just say appreciation and let it stay. They say appreciation and launching program in Des Moines, Iowa. And we'll follow it. If those guys want to separate this organization again, and that Fred Talugoyan syndrome enter into their brains. They should be
They're already there.
banned from taking part in the organization until they can come and relinquish those areas that they put themselves in.
Your man Fred said he responded to me. He said instead of he coming on your platform, he wants
you turn.
No. He said he wants to have a podcast.
You can have in Philadelphia. You'll hire
on one of these Sundays. So I said, okay, I extended the orange brand to him. Like to say,
where you're going to talk
about? So that means that someone you pay for around.
You're going to talk about this. You're going to talk about this.
But man, I got all that information. Get your in the bottom room page. I'll get it from there.
You're talking about this. Fred told us that he will respect the bowl. You will
bring that page. Bring that page right back. Right there. The platform.
Greatly respect the bowl. He said, greatly respect the authority of the board of directors. And you're going to think very highly of all board members. These people,
why they say that they got EGA money?
Yeah. This is almost 10 years ago. He wrote it in here. The book keeping it, his own print keeping it. We all these things he put on there. Nobody coercing. You are not on a gunpoint. Nobody pointed arm at his head. He wrote those things. And he got there the both same prayer.
Look, Barack Obama for the 7 years of the book when the young president. So
let's not play Barack. Man, now let that Anthony Gay. Let Lido Tina and we're talking. Let's stick on the topic of thing and we'll talk another thing. So both said, man, we're not understanding what's going on with our account. So please come, let us straighten this accounting. Make yourself available to the people. You refuse. You deliberately refuse, and you refuse to listen to the people. The board went and took you out of the place. The next thing, you start opening, and you start opening another group. Now that thing what got in you that Fred Guyan syndrome, they're going into this group here. What we're saying, and we're calling on Idepoa. We will not be around here, be fighting to put this organization together, to keep this organization, and then people go and form another group, and they come back after a certain time, and they put their feet down. They say they want to lead this organization. Then we will join the people who will want to do it to bring our own group. When you start seeing Grand Jury Association or Print Double, you don't be surprised. It will be because our leaders. It will be because Urukala. It will be because Moses Zwanyo. It will be because of Idepoa. It will be because of Isaac Yinawe. These people who will want to break Grand Jury Association apart, they should be dealt with. They should be banned.
Praise God. There are certain things when we say they either quit to make hey. So when he gets spot. That one problem I have with Eden, and when I get on again, they'll say myself flip. Every day, Eden looking for peace. Just like created peace, he shot at the people in quarter, bunch of vampires. What much more about you?
Now the same piece what you go do now for our money.
Yes.
Go after the bank to take some money.
That's gonna fetch $5,000 from the bank.
We're gonna chop from the bank.
You see, people trying to tarnish your reputation. People trying to tarnish your reputation and you get for peace.
Yeah.
You think that's what they make peace?
$65,000.
Don't go after the lawyer say if the bank will go after. So that the bank, look at it.
Fred will be behind bar. What will receive extra $65,000?
You're not gonna do it. You're not gonna take more money. Look at Puma. Mose PRA. I don't kind of think I get in the train and the brave.
But I'm not feeling with Mose PRA story. Yeah, coming back. I will come back feeling with all the going to association. I'm feeling with them yet. I'll come back for all of them. He didn't need to call them for not peace.
I don't know which side you on, but the link in your
he must say, Madam President, don't say eat it.
Okay, you're sorry. I take that back.
Look, if the president of this organization is she still going to be acting like the Monarchy birthday?
Yeah. You think we got some for that thing?
We're going to go after the president.
We'll go after you, Madam President. We got time for that thing. That because of this, they one way of behaving or doing things, going to the association is still turning in the mud, and we believe in you. We say, yeah, you can make a difference. Don't start with us, Madam President. Some of our people now cost our damn money for your business. So you better stay and elect a leader. A leader must be a leader. Not to say, not everybody is supposed to be a peace way. Even Jesus came, not everybody was a peace way.
Let me
Then what's so about you?
answer Cecilia Jakpagro here. We say when we break away, you're trying to destroy
They not coming back
our
yet.
community. And when you get that sickness,
You're not visiting to any convention. That's why you're going to go sit down there.
When you break away and go, stay there. No time you say we're having a grand election. You can't.
I said be easy with a woman now.
You walk out today.
I know Cynthia. Leah.
So that Jakpagro, nobody say we are everybody here, we are adults.
But you not been to Cynthia to convention before?
No, now when she go to convention, she's made a statement here. So we have to respond to a statement. Now,
she been insulting either point. She been insulting.
Now, right to criticize either point. She got
I'm not disputing the fact that she's supposed to do it. What I'm saying in short is that she's one of the gamer supporters. That's what I'm trying to say.
She said it, so you have to answer her question. And that's what I'm saying. She probably can't live. She ain't know. But when you break away,
what you have to say your Facebook, Nina,
when you break away and go,
sorry,
I mean, we don't do show that day, Anthony.
Sorry, man.
You can't do show that day.
Sorry.
When you're speaking, you have to pay attention. When you're speaking, pay attention. When you break away and go, stay there. You're not going to be too portable, you're not going to do that. You put one for so you pray, so you put one. No, stay there. You break away your group because it's your. Well, you see Fred Guyana and I think what they're doing, we'll stop it. And we'll get the strength to do it, we'll stop it. We'll rally our leaders to stop that kind of thing, and we'll stop it. So go ahead, Anthony.
You see, Prince, what we're gonna do now, we're gonna elevate the chapter level. Becoming a chapter president now will be, a thing that will not just anybody will not just wake up and become a chapter president, because this is it is the leniency we put on the organization that brought us to this, public display of of people making mockery of us. The chapter leadership has to be solid, so that before somebody leave the chapter and go on a national level, they are on a different level. People can't even manage, basic chapter. They want to be national president, and by the time they feed a little heat, they're breaking away. For behind their whole, I want to be president, I want to be president kind of thing, and went to the national level. By the time he saw $70,000, he got a little confused. Small $70,000 confused a grown man, right? You can't do that. This young man also said he want to lead, GGAA. He got to the convention, he got confused. He participated in all other activities. Yet on election day, they put it on stone. Then now they're forming a different group. So all that noise you were talking about, you're gonna do this, you're gonna do that, you're gonna bring 30% every 90 30% to the US every 90 days. I don't know all the different things you were talking about. Since somebody didn't get common sense that you're not immigration officer, bro. You can't bring 30 human beings to this country. Now we told you that you are not prepared to lead. You vindicated some of us that told you from the beginning you are not ready to lead the organization. GGAA, not Mose P. Harry, I said it before. It's not any no birthday club, no social club. This is a noble. GGAA surpassed EULA in America. It's not a joke. What GGAA has been able to accomplish, EULA could not pull it off. So, in as much as EULA is supposed to be the head of all the Liberian-based organizations in the United States, GGAA has surpassed that. You know what we're about to do now is to extend GGAA to Canada. So it'll be USA, Canada. Because our needs say GGAA in the Americas, right? Canada is part of North America. So that's the next area we're going to go. We have a lot of Grenadians that are in Canada. We got a lot of them. We're going to get one or two, or they can even form one chapter. So they can come to convention, and maybe we can take a convention to Canada. It's very aggressive. It's not far to fly to Canada. It's cheaper.
Mm-hmm.
You can even drive to Canada. I drove 10 hours. I can drive from here to Canada because when I go to Buffalo, that's 6 hours it takes me depending where in Canada I'm going. Right? So we need to expand our organization. We need to create more chapters. Right? We need to do bigger things. We don't have time every single time making peace. The same group of people to make peace with them to go where? Folks, all they think about is taking the organization money and packing it in. I don't know how you feel. So many people don't have conscience. So many old men don't have a job. They babysit people's children. That very money that Fred Grion took. Do you know how many old men show up to that convention? That didn't have job in the country, that the children had to get little stopping, they had to stop into the Napa nose. They took their $50 and paid. He deprived them not even voting that day. Some of them were in line for 4 hours, would not vote. I took 17 persons back to the airport in a van because they needed to catch that flight. And he took that money. Brings them out, bring out all the receipts. The man wrote checks to himself to go to the Bahamas. He wrote check to himself to buy a vehicle. He wrote check to himself to the restaurant. He wrote check to himself to buy a plane ticket, hotel. We're not making these things up. We challenge Fred Grion to say a lie. He did not give our report. When you go on Baller Room right now as I speak and type Anthony Gay, search my post and video, go on my post. You will see on January the 23rd, 2017, my post about Fred Grion, asking him for financial report. You know what he said? His lawyer advised him not to give financial report. That the same Fred Grion was passing around months after telling people, oh, he made financial report. Matter of fact, he don't want to give financial report to people in your mouth. Not people that chew in mouth, you're giving financial report. This is the man that people say we hate. How do we hate this man? They gave you $70,000 in your care. And Prince was right. The man went to that was remaining $14,000 in the bank when the whole thing came about. We didn't even know Fred Grion was taking the money like that. Nobody was, checking everything. The way Madame Poa has the account set up now, it was never like that. Right now, when you pay money to GGAA, the VP, the president, and all other people who are signatory to the account, and also other people who have just viewing access without being a signatory to the account, they get an alert that you pay the $5, you pay the $100, you pay the $50. So Grangians across the globe, here in abroad, or here in abroad and back home, my man, GGAA money is safe. For those of you who've been on the sideline and have been frustrated with GGAA for a while,
Yeah,
we want to reassure you
that
now
our sister
that your money is safe.
is safe. Let's go ahead, Sister Dinah Talley, President Dinah Talley. Go ahead.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Darby.
Yeah.
Before I just proceed, I want to, the people that are passing around in the community that calling themselves adult, or how they call it, youth. I just want to know the age range of people that are supposed to consider themselves youth. From 17 to 30, you are young adult. You can call you youth. From 35 to 45, you are middle-aged adult. From 45 going forward, you are old adult. And from 45 going to 65 and up, you are senior citizens. So,
Frank, we are a senior citizen.
Not only race. So these are the age range. When you call yourself you, maybe you are 17 and 30 years, they consider to call you. But when you hit the 31, you are middle-aged.
Am I allowed to say I'm young?
So, Richard Banto, do not be anybody president or chairman for the youth. Don't do that. You do that, I'll drive to your house. So I give you the age range.
They were joking with Richard and them, man.
We were joking with I said, okay, come
on. Richard will be.
You leave yourself for that age, you know, longer in the youth range. So when you are 17 to 30, you are young adult, then we can call you youth. But 31, 45, you know, borrow. 45 up, put on get it. No, do him get it. I'm get it. If I got ghosting me, you know, you go to know get it. So your mother pass around here calling yourself.
So do you with that serious citizen?
Yeah, serious citizen. Back to the topic, like last night I said something. People passing around here, we have to set an example. Because when you not do that, anybody will work and do their own thing because it happened to Peter, nobody talks. So when it happened to John, nobody will talk. Anybody that breaks away, you are allowed to do your own thing. But when you come to GGA function, that's fine. You are not allowed to vote for any position or vote for somebody. You can't elect somebody that we will deal with. Then you go in your corner to sit down. So this thing, we have to be serious about it, and the president have to hear us out. Because the people printed their own t-shirt, look at the guy that is coming to be the president. They don't want their money to be spent in that whole process. They printed their own t-shirt, none of them buy the GGA t-shirts. And when you were to win, the money going to you. So I don't know what their intent was. So all of this breaking away thing, they're allowed to do that. But when you come back,
yes, you see your Yakwa here saying we are not coming back to eat it. Get it, eat it own Grand Gire Association. So you stay there. Our point here, the argument here tonight, and the topic tonight, if you form your own group, granted, good. When we get time, we can go visit you. We're not taking part in your election when you're going to have election to vote. But you cannot come back and say you won't come here and be president, you won't be vice president, when you will be sweeper in the GGA, we'll kick you out. Stay with your groups. It's good. You guys are adult. You can sit down. You don't want to play anything you want to do. You cannot come out of the blue mood that we saw Fred and coming back in the back door, and they won't come here and run things in the organization. It will not happen. You stay where you go, you form your organization, stay with your organization.
It will not happen. And when they say, oh, we are brother and sister, then myself to get my children.
Brother and sister don't break away.
Brother and sister here, I got brother and sister here, then we can stay away too.
Yeah. You got a great America. We saw I go 2000, that election will job who I go. It was something that would break America apart, but the post said no. Nobody go from Ago. The Supreme Court said he didn't win, he go from group. And you can sit here and say you get platform, you won't implement it. Either you look, if either they don't take action against people with the bull, we'll take action against people with the bull.
We will. Then we'll all just break away.
So yes. So we'll see who either will call to be behind her and be passing it around. Yeah. Until you get it up or you sit down after 3 years. Time coming, then you see them coming from in the area, the dusting and shoot. Oh, wait, GTA memory. No, go back to your group where you from. Stay there. Do not come around here among us and say you want to take part. You can come, you see how you come to our team, we can be friends. Nobody stopping our friendship. But when it comes to the organization that we all going to be jumping around here, it's snowing, it's raining, we're putting the organization together, people on teleconference, they can't sleep, then you jump out, you left the organization, you go, you form because your owner succeed, then you want to jump back in the middle. You will come, there will be a process, we'll initiate you and bring you back. We'll put you leaves in your mouth, and you'll come by, eat a leaf, then you come back to GGA, we'll do it.
Yeah. So
I will not leave you. People who want to break the organization and break their community apart, we will deal with those people. We're not going to get a chance. For you to even be your crown woman and break that kind of thing here, we're not coming back. Stay there. Go to Lofa County and be to the place, or you go to Bond County. But do not come after a certain time when you destroy the organization, when your friend put it together, help to put it together. Then few times you come, you say you want to come back to it. No, you're not going to do that. We're not going to do that. If you're coming back, look, we either say when you go for 4 years, you don't come back. Now, if $100 for convention or $80, you pay that 4 years when you went away. Then we'll accept you. Or you stay to your organization. Saying you don't want your money to be in organization, that you don't say you want to take leadership. But when you want to come back, you must pay all the money while you stay away. We'll back up, you stay away. If you stay away for 4 years, when you're coming back, 80 times 4, you'll pay that money. Because right now, the Constitution says that $80, $100, $20 stay in your state, and $80 go to the national. You pay that money. If you not pay the money, on some food the toilet. Il faut rester. Vous n'avez qu'à rester où il y a des pekpero là. How you call the thing? But you stay in your little corner there, thing there. When I get down for the pekpero there, the petit moisi là. On n'est pas.
So, ils sont là en train de faire les bruits partout. On dirait
Voilà.
quelqu'un a peur. On n'a pas peur de vous, hein. Allez-y là-bas. Quand les frères Gouin, ils sont essayés là, qu'est-ce qu'ils ont trouvé dedans? Ils sont revenus. Au lieu de
Oui,
revenir pour nous joindre, et puis ils sont en train d'étriger, comme il s'appelle Guillaume. Tellement que Guillaume est bête aussi, il pensait que les frères en train de le supporter sincèrement. Mais on ne le supportait pas sincèrement. C'est parce qu'ils voulaient l'utiliser pour qu'ils vont venir gâter notre organisation. Mais on ne va pas les laisser aujourd'hui. On a eu dans ça. So you continue here. We already see you.
He said he vowed to make quarterly reports. And then he's going to be passionate of advocating for Grand Guineans. Oh, well, 17 detained. Wow, 27 detained, I mean. And will safeguard GGA 8,000 with not lavish amount on partying. But what you did, you wrote checks. You just got, the guy was writing checks to some madman. Somebody who here or not on the road. Somebody who here or not on the road. If you go and you stay away, stay away. In fact, that letter when I do, I'll send it to Papa. You will come for it. Then you look at it and put some ingredients inside. Yeah. Then you put a couple of ingredients inside before we submit it. Nobody can. It not put chick and monkey where baboon draw it. Where your friend in your lefty organization, where Daniel Pine say children were coming and family were coming that day. He went for 6 years. When he came by the organization, moving on strong. But then he come in, he won't condemn all the people who are leading it.
After he left for 6 years, he
left for 5, 6 years. But you coming back, then you condemning your friends that held the organization here, put their feet down, and pass all over the place. You condemning them. You think we'll sit down here, that kind of thing happen here? We will not sit down here, that kind of thing happen here. If people that were talking, they post, oh, they put too harsh. They don't want peace. Look, I'm not for once, I'm not for NSI, I'm not either person. So you don't want to do a peace thing, you go do a peace thing. I'm not for peace. If you want to destroy the organization, what a peace means, what can I do here? You gotta stay and then straighten the organization and face the organization. But you go on, you broke the organization, you go, you split it, you carry a few group of people with you, relegate with you, and you go your thing, you're going to sit down there, then you come and come back anytime, park in the back door and come here. Those things will not work. And not for either before they say that either support or talking. Yeah. And I ain't no administration, I don't know position. So they say, oh, you quiet them. You can't quiet me. Now print the word talking. Yeah, quiet print.
Me now, yes, sir. I go for either, but when either not getting the right, I can call her 1 or 2 times. They say I'll voice out. What's also benefit the organization? It's not about either. It's not about President either.
It must be banned, my man, Slebo. But Slebo, this is not right. You go to an election or you go, they make you president, you refuse to submit to the board that you say, this is Fred Gouin's own platform. This is a platform, and not me. I did not write this thing. You put a coat shoe, you put a necktie with white trash shirt on, with black coat shoe, with afro, 1980 afro, his hair now, a sharper dude, and he put it there. He the one who said it. He wrote it. He said he will greatly respect the authority of the board of directors. And the board of directors set up a committee. They say, but man, come here, and you without understanding something, come here. Then you refuse. But then you put in your paper here that you greatly respect the authority of the board of directors. Can you imagine? You talk one thing in the other side, a mouth, and then the other side, different thing is popping out of the place.
Because he's inconsistent. That's the English. You think we're here for that one? We're here for that one. So, Prince, Papa Irakun just wrote. He said, and I read. He said, Prince,
a petition and CC copied, and the petition will be sent out.
When you're writing there, I want to ask some stuff that we want to say on that thing there. And the next GGA, any party that coming, we don't focus on politics and insult people, you'll be banned. This is politics. We can't talk about politics. Somebody eat money, they say they make husband, they will more husband when also a bunch of things. It has nothing to do with our politics. The last time we're trying to do something like that, Madam President, saw her again. Yeah, we're not gonna do that. The organization we say is family. Let's start behaving like family. You don't go on the media and forget about politics and start insulting people personally. If my leader is people running,
they go election in Liberia, the one we are announcing, you get a power. we are. I mean, we are one. Eddie didn't want to leave power because she had that the law says she must leave power. She gave it out. The one we have to give it up. If you come in our community and you want to break organization apart because you got your own plan from, I don't know, from Spain or where you get it from, or Jupiter, or what kind of planet you got it from that you want to destroy our organization, we're not going to be friends with you on that level. We can be friends with you, we'll hang up, but to come to the Grand Youth Association, we're not going to take it easy. Now moving forward, we're not here to come be begging people here. Grown-ups gather and they know that the other person is doing wrong. They jump up behind the person because they're the person from the same town. They are from the same section. That's
Yeah.
the nonsense section thing. Why you carry Grand Youth anywhere? Why you keep doing it?
Because they want change. Because their medulla still not function the way it's supposed to function
We
in
were
the
doing
country.
section thing here. The thing and what information what we were growing all here. You guys are not even gonna know.
Yeah.
You're not gonna know. I broke the story on the time Boo put the money back in the account. Jean Jibote, and myself from the same time, we say Igbo people there. So when we're doing section thing, I'm going to hide the man, not coming to the people and breaking that story. When Jean when he get the money to the lawyer, I told the story and on my show that Jean get the money to the lawyer and he need to tell the Crown people. You got to call you and say you need to tell the people that you get the money to the lawyer. So you got to come on and have a teleconference. You're wasting time. I broke the story yet before you have show. I can remember he called me because I kept seeing things and he said, okay, Prince, we're going to schedule a show so I can come. So when we're doing section team, family team, team, me and the man and myself from the same town, we are from the same Seibo group. I'm not going to tell you all these things. But you sit down there, your lady team blindfold they from the same town. They want from the same Guinea coin. All we're gonna think those nonsense.
What happened to that? Guinea coin, that's a real one.
Yeah, but that crap. You can't do that. You want to run an organization and you think the 17 people that formed that organization with Pape Suwa Boom. You think they were talking about section in the brain those days? Look at the man who named Pape called that wrote the constitution. The guy from Bazon district.
Yeah.
The guy alone wrote the constitution, and the people who are talking for Kunembo, but a boo from what? Yeah. Different group of people, 17 of them sat down to form the organization, and all who came with it was section, group of section.
Look back and want to come and scatter team. We think we're allowed to back and to scatter team. They can't make it tonight. Neither tomorrow, they can't make it.
So that's how we're going to let it go here. If you want to break away, break away. You got a right to break away, but you can't break away. Then after 3 years, 4 years, you start coming back. I want come and be president and be secretary. Hell no. We'll tell you, say no, you broke away. Stay with your breakaway group. If your group that you went to, you're not doing anything, stay there and help it to be something. But you're not coming back in town here to the new sheriff in town here. When either part I want to add those things, we made a boat to add them. We'll make a board to call her. So you add those laws. We'll do it. We'll write the people. We'll come over with a petition. All breakaways. And let me tell you, you know the Iraqi war? I don't know if you watched the Iraqi war, but the Iraqi war, the Americans had cuts. They had the cuts. The A with the hats it was Saddam Hussein. Then they got the king. They got the queen. They got the J. They had those people. And they eliminated these people because they were the troublemaker in the country for the country to move on. Even though we're not support the Iraqi war, the Americans lied to the people and went and killed the innocent people. But that's how they had the cards play up. So when we come to GGAA, we're having the card play up. Fred is the A. Viewer will be the king, K, no queen. And then Levi will be the king. And we'll ostracize. No, you can't come. You can't, when we see your knee, not tell the man knee from there, can you tell Araba? And they tell you, and you force it, you put your 10 out, you're not getting your money back. No refund. You're not getting your money back. No refund. I'm on a woody deal.
Yeah.
Then we deduct it. Oh, you stay here?
I was talking to share your something you wanted to read.
Go ahead.
How did you stay here? So I just will have to take this. Oh, you talking? I mean, wait.
Go ahead, Nama.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we have to be serious on these things. Because we will be here when the people will stay away and just come and be ahead of everything. We're not going to have that anymore.
Yeah.
So I need to reach out to some chapter leaders so that we will write edicts, because these things need to take under consideration. That picture you just showed me, when you see Frank William face on that picture, the people are supposed to know that man for no good. When you see a face, the facial expression alone will tell you.
Is that a Jappe dude picture?
Yeah, it's like he had something on his sleeve. That when I saw that picture, that I know what went on now. So they break away. They here writing. When you break away, that's okay to break away. When you come back, I respect Bobby today a lot. Bobby, they were making false with people from Fair Way business. They were yelling. Look at that picture. That picture tells a lot. Anybody attached to cheer, they always cheer people.
No, get generalize it, my sister. We can't generalize it, please.
No. We're not doing such nothing, right?
Yeah.
We're
not doing sectional thing. We can't generalize threat. We have action to the whole group.
Now, all group, most of the division today is started with.
Can't do that either. You can't do that, mostly.
We come from both for us. Sometimes now we are all related, but I don't say because of sister. So when you go to something when you're not winning, it's another chance again. You can win. So when you say you're breaking away, then you must stay there.
Yeah, stay there.
You can come partner with us. You can kind of associate with us, but there's no position you are not.
But look at the sister born, the national, and the United, and the talk about you don't find these guys. They can go to the friendly party, but they don't go and say they come and vote in the poll election to poll leader for the people. Sister born, United will stay there when they have an election. United, national will not go there. Talk about you will not go there to go vote for the people. The poll. So when they want to do that, they can stay. They can form the group. We all say that the whole thing we're doing is to go and spill granted that group. Granted, but when the poll having election, stay away. Do not be a joker and kind of party in the corner and say you want. And we'll make sure that they don't even get on election commission or be any leaders in the community in the GGA.
You are not participating in any decision making.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're affiliate or they're wherever or they're sympathizer. Because we don't want people, we don't want the organization to be polarized with a bunch of looters and bunch of division and splitters of your own people. Yes.
People will not take their organization seriously.
Yeah. They will take the organization for a joke. That after 3 years you stay away. After 3 years you stay away. Your friends put the organization, spend the time, the sleepers there, they go on teleconferencing and put the organization on the red part you can't. Then you say because you did you there before, then you can't. No, you're not working no more than that. No, hell no. Yeah. But go ahead. Thank you. And thank you very much. Let's listen to Pressure City. Madam City, go ahead.
Yeah. I hate to be empty, then I don't know what to say. The thing you're doing right now, you're scaring people.
Scaring who?
You're scaring people. You're scaring people on that apology. Hold on, let me finish talking.
I just want to know who is scaring at all. When you were having conversation, when you say something, I got to ask you. That's a show I'm having.
I'm 96% you're scaring me. Because the reason I said this, let me tell you this. So all these people are talking now. They're talking all these people. Yesterday when GGA break down, none of them was around. None of them was around. Some of us used to take our time. We calling people, spend 2-3 hours on talking to people because why? We are brothers and sisters. We are brothers and sisters. We need to work together. And we all, as I always say, we all have one interest and one goal, which is green engineer, which is our people that back. But if you're green engineer, if you don't do them with this, not happy, you do them with this, not happy. We all were in a holiday in this and one of them said, I think 1 weekend ago, we heard what that this other man said, our father said. We saw the Chicago to bring
They broke out. They tell you. You heard what he said. Let me break you down. Let me break you down now before you finish. Yeah, put it one in your mind too. Listen. No, they're not think I'm show here. I'm show here. I gotta put something in. No, listen now. Pressure. You don't want to call on the show. You're not supposed to call on the show. Just listen now. While you're going ahead to conclude, listen. The man said they had differences and they had argument why he took money and sent it without telling the people. They did not say we're breaking away. They stood together and fixed the problem. They didn't break away. They stood there and faced the problem. They criticized, and some people say, and they faced the problem. They broke away.
Don't get me wrong, okay? I'm not saying that West first day it was right. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying it, but I'm saying that the way you guys are acting.
How are we acting? Anytime we have election, when you're not agree, then you break away.
You know, the people that help to break GGA. When someone will not send it on our feet.
What pressure? How can you be part of GGA that you're talking about? You talking about it's scary. You can't be eating with two hands. So that is going to be scary you. You go to GGA. Your position, you can we can take it from you.
Let's end.
That having power in GGA, the having position is not in GGA. These people they are our brothers and sisters. Okay, anybody can have a house place. Anybody. You are know very well. When you don't want to get to that, that's something else we're talking about. Everybody can have a house place. The election just over every day of month. If the inner city is the way we can bring our brothers and sisters them back. Now to be every day on Facebook, they're integrated also or seeing stuff they're seeing about it. Is that what GGA is about? It's not. Is that what GGA is about? Anybody can be in a college. You cannot sit down and think that pressure do you know why you're not in my heart. Why you know what I'm thinking about. Anybody can be hurt. You know the road, that's the only the road that can be. Everything myself, there's a lot of stuff.
You are broke away? Okay. Your disagreement is okay in any society, in any organization, and in any country. But breaking apart and splitting the organization is quite wrong.
Okay? Send the election over here. It has never been 1 month. If they're in our cities, it's a way. We under the ground is talking.
If you are scared for what the laws that we're going to write the boat for the boat to put in, then don't break away. You want to break away, stay there. Stay there. When you break away, stay there. We're not going to come paying people. People that other people there. Nobody can be beg people to come back here. We're not going to beg anybody. When you go, our thing here that they right, they got rights. Nobody not say you suffer for it, but when you want to destroy it, at a certain point you want to destroy it, we'll ostracize you. You that here when you want to destroy it, we'll ostracize you. We're not going to start begging you, oh, y'all go beg the 1 year to come. No, we don't do that. We're not going to do that. We're tired of begging people.
Because all these things they're doing, and there's a way I say to talk to people in that thing, and that's why they continue to do. And people coming back, people their expectation going down because of acting. So when you have a show that everybody can come to, when you ready to do.
You think my show that children show? Why can we be begging children here? I say guy behavior and guy behavior. Yeah, you have to understand. We don't even know where you stand. I just show a list with GGAD. You are a member of the GGAD. Stay with your GGAD. Stay with your GGAD. Hey, you are a member of the asking you to pay your registration fee. You go pay. People going to be begging people here. Begging, man. You see breaking part, bringing organization in my blood.
You're not supposed to be
I know what the point election commission said. We didn't see it. Moving forward, we'll be checking on the thing. When you are part of GGAD, member, should not be no election commission.
I know what I know there's some people there. I know what I do. I don't have to have a position in the community.
You want to stay with GGAD, you have the right to stay with GGAD. What you call anybody that try here for people to be begging you? I beg you, man. Nobody get time for that thing. We tell with that thing. Don't want to break away. But I ain't want to put money in your pocket. I ain't want to put money in your pocket. Pressure, you're not forced to. You get your show, your GA Depot, you go open your own show and get it.
You can open your shop for you.
You go to your own show. Why you want to can't tell how to do my show?
You are GDP members, pressure.
We're not here to pimp on anybody. You want split. You have the right to do it. Everybody here got it right. This is a free land. Pressure ZD. Everybody have the right to ask the man where he resigning from. What you call mocking? So when you resign, nobody will ask you. You call my show to come Mayflower. You go have your own show and you can have your own. You see me go on your Facebook post to go ask you. What you telling me? Everything you telling me confusing thing. I'm gonna go listen to that confusing thing you telling me. I beg you, yeah.
You can't be GDD member and say you be out commission.
So Briso, what's that? What Papa you explain? Papa you, we didn't see here what? Why Papa you for? That's why you serve an election commission. We're going to see your name on our list that we'll get now in your position. We're going to make sure that you're impeached. We're going to impeach you.
So wow, so people, so the organization, there are a lot of people who want us to break down.
Oh yes, and we're seeing that people who serve an election commission.
Damn, it's
bad. They want to break down. They want to split. Yeah. They want to organize another split. Can you imagine?
Wow.
They want to organize another split.
To come here tonight, to watch it and she we're confident.
People want to break people. You went to an election.
Group now,
people who want the people to be together, to hold together. If they go to election and win, then they understand, they stay back. After that, they can go back again and win the election. Put your heads in the race and you'll win the election. That's what people can do. Nobody, if the thought process, you want to pray away. Why would you even think about it? You think what? So when you're coming to win, you expect people to be with you and work with you. When they're coming to give you the authority of the organization, of the group here, you expect people to say, we will work together? Let us split away. She said, yeah, we can go and split away and stay there. He said, pay $50 to enter in the play. Uriah Soon, where was election commission that time? Honor Uriah Soon. They brought that you must be president in your chapter and in the constitution. It's the first time they put it inside and we follow in there. Why put that for then? Because it's a law.
With fire pressure, that position will take away you. Sex pressure. You cannot be eating with two hands. That Judah behavior there.
The Grand Leader Association is not a joking organization.
It's not an organization. You
want to go and sit with the other people. You want to, if the mere fact we have an organization, if you want to split it, you bring our strength down. So saying you split it, the other people will come together and patch it and put it together. You're not going to sit until the 4 hours.
So if information,
you're not going to happen. You're not going to happen. I know that you got a closing party comment. Pressure, you're not ready. You can get a hateful message on the other side and talk. And open your own show. You can go open your own show. Daniel, yeah, part of your party comment. You crying more than a baby. Then again, who the put in there? Then again, I complain. You say again, a man. You think a woman for be crying at a child? They ask the man I ask the question. Because Stanley K say he resigned from board chair. In our state here, when you board chair, you represent on the national. I don't know how you do this. So I ask, and you want to take it and put it in your feelings? You think anybody care for people putting things in their feelings?
Pressure is fire to net.
We're not running baby organization. This is an organization we're running. If you go there, you say this, the people ask you question. So then they say you resign as a board chairman. Board chairman. Our board chairman here, William Shetty. He is and the secretary represent on the national. So he's the board chairman for North Dakota. So your North Dakota board chairman stay in the state. They don't go on the national. That the question again asked. Then you say they're asking the man.
Let me tell you something before we proceed. Let me tell you something. When they say George, you know how we fought beyond close door for George election, right? We open group chat to the point I say, yo, even when to send me la bureau, we collected money. When we lost the election, what we did, and we started making joke on Facebook, it was hurting us.
You don't want to play spirit country.
The
election commission they can't finish right after the time what irritated announced our result, they are dissolved. There are no more position they hire again or Jojo Crack. They dissolved right there. A pressure feel that asking people questions and people who want to break away, people checking them, it is wrong. That pressure go open your own Facebook account and be talking. That a group that Grand Jam will break apart and our love it, let the people break apart, let GGA beat it. We fighting. You know how long we took ourselves to put people together and the post being stubborn and the people must be behind, be joking with it. Go ahead, sister. Go ahead.
Thank you so much, little sister Precious. These shows are necessary, Mama. Anybody can have shows when somebody do something you don't like. We come on here to talk about it. But when you say you're making people behind closed doors, so we're not supposed to talk, what are you breaking them for? Because they were defeated and they're trying to break away, or they say they don't want to be part of GGAA. So when there's something going on, we don't know. When you come on the show, say, oh, my people, it's not what you're thinking. This is what's going on. They all try to reach out. This is what I'm doing. So nobody runs here to analyze something we think that is going on in the community. That's a right to do so. So we are not talking down on anybody. We are here for us to call Grandina. We are all interrelated. We are all family. So there's nobody here to talk down. But what you say is an ongoing thing, always in the community, because the thing's not going your way. So you need to break away, and people will go behind you and keep backing you. We have to talk about these things. So nobody looking down on anybody. Like I'm saying here too, this have to stop. When things not going away, you don't break away. Then when you break away, it's okay to break away. That's your right. But when you come to our function, you own the environment.
Come in there as a visitor.
Yeah, as a visitor, you are not allowed even to be on the election commission because we don't know what you're going to do there.
You go support the whole process.
You
go pass out information to other people. And make the whole process to be disqualified or whatever and break the whole process.
Nobody talking down on anybody. So that's why I want you to do stop fighting with the votes.
No, she poor man lawyer for Stanley Gay now, and she poor man lawyer for Stanley Gay. Stanley Gay, who the people post the thing that he resigned, and people asking questions, she got angry.
Thank you for the time. Good night.
Thank you. She poor man lawyer. Stanley Gay can talk. I see the one can talk for Stanley Gay. We're talking about keeping the organization together to put a strength in the organization so people can respect our organization and stay here. You want to, we're begging people. What are you begging the people for? What do you even think about that in the first place? Then why are they even going into election? If for people to be begging them?
Mr. Doba, the thing about it, right? I'm glad our pressure has been revealed. So she on our election commission secretary, and why do you think that she was not passing information to Amwenu Kiamnet? Because she just revealed.
I know about that one, so I can't talk about it.
But yeah, I'm talking about one thing. Because literally, like, how can she be a GGAD member and then she's still part of Grand Jam Association? She got even position. Yeah, at the end of the day, she has right to support who she wants to support, but as an election commission, she approving herself that she was in favor of somebody. And this is how she keep expressing her anger tonight. She's literally angry.
No, that's her business. Nobody cares. Who cares?
Okay, Baba said he just did a draft for a quick petition and will let me read the other in the show. And will canvass the GGA constitution and pinpoint the specific preventions that speaks to the threat posed by the breakaway.
Yeah, it has to come with the Constitution. So he's gonna quote that part, put it in there, and put it inside, and then they can stay. They can stay. Sister Yakba will say they're gonna. It's good. Let it stay. But you can't crawl behind the middle of the night and come crawl back like some kind of Nicodemus. When I accept you, Period. Plain. We're going to do that. We got a right to do that. If people in the country, they can petition the lawmakers to enact laws. So that's what we're going to do. We petition our board members and our executive to put that in a provision of our constitution. That when you split, those that form those organizations or that's going to form those organizations, if they form those organizations and want to run in a competition with the Grand United Association, let them stay to where they are.
Right.
They cannot come election time. They can't crawling like a Nicodemus in the middle of the night and put their names on the ballot. They go to the convention. And when they go in the hall, when the Grand United having convention, and when they go there, when they nominate people, we'll look at those people. We got a list. We'll put a list and see if you are there. My man, Levi McCarvin, he said you want to run for GGAA in Philadelphia. Before you got ample time, you got a lot of time. Then he's trying to relinquish his membership with the GGAAD, and then he can. But he cannot come be in GGAD and run for PA chapter president. No.
Yeah.
We told you the same Stanley Gay when he went down there. He was just in GGAD, he moved down there, and in 10 times he said he wanted to be. We said, no, we went behind you with those stories. Go on the border room, you see those stories that stay there. He cannot set two organizations. There's no way anybody will be Togway, national Togway president, and go and be United Sister Born secretary, or go to a national Sister Born and be treasurer there. They're not accept you.
Wow.
They won't accept you. That's why when Vladimir moved, when the Mose PRA, he wanted to form that group. The Mose PRA group fought against it. The young guys, they got the 70th born, they fought against it. We don't want two groups. We don't want parallel groups. We want one goal, focus. And Vladimir understood it, and he left.
Yeah.
And when we heard they want to form 70th born, PRA 70. So you want to form the group, come there. We spoke against it. You want to bring division in the community, then will you allow you to do it? And you say, oh, they're talking to the poor. Who are the people? Are they children that they're talking to?
Right.
Adults, those are people who wanted to lead the organization. If they were going to win, people were going to support them. They're not going to break away. We saw when Yubote won in Minnesota over there. You didn't want to get her money. She didn't break away. We don't see Menye breaking away. Menye did not agree with the Minnesota election. But you saw Menye breaking away. You didn't see Menye breaking away to form another parallel group to GGA that what Fred did. No. He did not break away. Those are leaders. Those are people who can recommend. Those are people who can support in the future. Not Fred. Yeah? Why would I go support Fred? Yeah? Fred said he want to be president. Like, bro, I go take my time and go support him. Because he's crown man. When something happens and you say, well, the crown people, you're following me, you don't go to Grand Jide.
Yeah.
And the other part of Labrador with the Labrador. Hell no, we're going to do that.
Henceforth today, no breakaway is welcome to partaking in the position in this organization. Any breakaway, you coming back. You will make sure and bring your clearance that you're no longer part of that breakaway that you went to.
Yeah.
If you will not have any position, you do it. That community.
We're my man not this level here. The election is over. If you get your feelings, leave it wherever we want the organization to be together. Those guys that left the hall that day, they are Grandians. They know the reason why they left the hall. That does not give them the right to break away. That does not give them the right to break away. If we all were breaking away with our little groups because we disagree with things that happen. I've disagreed with Edith before.
Yeah.
I've disagreed. Public meeting. Should I go break away with Edith and go break my own group? No. I disagreed when they even the Gilmore, the treasurer, they're not the treasurer, that lady who can pray. The chaplain.
I mean, the question for I said she's not a Grandian.
When they said the woman not Grandian, the election commission okay the woman, and then I saw the Edith and the other group saying, oh, they will go far. I said, no, the woman affiliated with the people. Leave the woman alone. And it's not a responsibility to do that. I said it. There is no hate in our community. Anyone who say hate in our community, they don't know what we do. They don't know what they're doing. They don't say, McCarthy, I don't think you know what you're saying. That whole were in you, loaded someone that hate. The whole this community is peaceful. And the remnants of the hate, people who want to bring hate in the community, we should expel them. We should tell them to, no, we not get time for hate.
Yeah.
We don't have time for hate. We're peaceful people in our hall there. Everybody was dancing in our hall, drinking. Now they brought the
So,
food. Nobody say, oh, somebody come wish me with food. Everybody ate the food in that hall. Everybody peaceful people in that hall for the 3 nights, the 3 days. You should be the one to speak out against group forming.
yeah.
And that's what I'm doing. I disagree with what either doing. I go form my own groups. You're going to have a lot of pockets of Grand United Association around here. You want us to do it? Go ahead. I will do it. Let's do it. Let's form my group.
Now, who father was
and it will be okay. What we are preaching here is love. But they will preach it in your shoe. You think I come here and can say, my people, no, I don't talk like that. I don't talk like Jew. I come here, I tell you, say, look, what you are doing is wrong. It's wrong. I told my sister, I get out pressure my sister. I told her she's wrong. She need to stop. And when people breaking away, she saw to pour forward again and say, no, you cannot break the people together. We are one people. Whole day you're saying you are one people, we are family, we are one people. And you saying people there they want to split the organization, and you say we are one people. How can one people want to split themselves? Where you ever saw it before? Where you saw it happening before? Where you saw one group of people try to split themselves? Where? We saw Fred going here. We split. You were in Iowa over there. My first time going among them because prayer were talking peace. I went to Iowa over there. I left my joy and went to Iowa. Fred were talking peace. That's why I went to Iowa to cover the story. And you were in there, Madison. You were one of the mediators. You were one of the mediators. They got the microphone going around. We took our time, when the whole live stream, the whole thing all around the world. Peace was coming. All of a sudden, some group of people still holding into the feelings. They don't want to make that peace to come. And your team must sit down here and be begging people. That's what you want. Y'all can beg them. I don't have time to beg people. I took my time and took my platform here with my StreamYard and invited. I took my time and called all the former press board members and former presidents, William Glade and all the people there, but even the couple there, to bring here so we can find peace pathway. You think I'm stupid when I did it?
Let Levi go beg them.
Y'all go beg them. Our begging time finish. I'm not here to beg anybody. Anybody want to go, you go. Either will sit down in her 3 years, what they gave her, and she will be in her 3 years, be begging people to come back. That's her business.
Our business.
By the time she make up her mind, it finished. We all 3 years finished. We are heading on to election. Good job. We Levi. Let me post their names again. I seen Levi name on GGAD.
Yeah, then you won't run for position.
You can't be on that list and want to be president. It will not happen. We'll fight it. It will not happen. You either disassociate yourself from that remnant group and come on and take on the real authority of GGAA in Philadelphia. Yeah, you're on the list. You are there. You are a member of GGAA.
GGAD member. Let me catch you, Maccabi. Let me catch you and say, what be president?
Oh, but you need one day to go and say, and I want to be part of it, and you put your hand up with Jen. Yeah, you need right. You need right after Levi Khan.
Look at that.
Levi Khan, they get through, go through Levi Khan, McCavin, Levi Madison, and Muna be couple right here. The GGAD member here. They're begging them to pay money.
Well, our voices are ridiculous, but you're still watching and listening to us. Our voice will be the final, and it will pin you. Levi Maccabi. It will pin you.
We'll have the final saying because we'll petition the paper, then we'll lobby them, and the paper then will understand that breaking away is not good. So those who want to hold position in the community must distance themselves from that group that Fred Graham formed. Go ahead, Bobby Tori.
Well, thank you again, Prince. This is Eddington H. Babaturi. To most of you that do not know this guy, I'm the interim president here from the state, the great state of Minnesota, the twin city. Listen, Prince, I just want to speak to people because I just drafted a quick a petition here addressing the things that are going on in our organization. So, listen, I'm currently canvassing or I'm perusing our constitution. And even if I don't find anything, there's a petition, there's a provision in our constitution that states that anything outside our constitution that is not in our constitution, the membership, how do I say, the conference has the power to add or subtract anything to the constitution. So if I don't even find anything and say, oh, these people should be banned, and we know these people are great threat to our cohesion and our unity, we will follow through. The board member already gave you the go ahead to petition something. That's why I want to I call it honorable or I call it people.
Yeah, I saw the honorable man Eric comment there. It will be sent. It will send to them,
to the president and the thing. So we are on the right track. My man, we have to send a deterrent. Otherwise, this situation will continue.
Yeah.
Anytime we have an election, people will continue to break away.
Yeah.
We have to send a deterrent and say we cannot continue down this path. And anybody that you see as a threat to the survival of GGAA, we need to send a strong message. I want to make this analogy again. Then I will address my little barrel situation before I get off the phone. When we Grenadians, we were cornered at the Barclays Training Center in Liberia. We had this guy who was already fighting to the nails. But at certain points, General Nyombu Tele, he was doing things on his own, and the greater community in the Grand people are racing Morovia. We had to eliminate him. We will continue to do the same thing. Anybody that poses threat to GGA, we will weed you out. And against that backdrop, I am calling on my little brother, Lever McCabbage. Your sore spot, until you can relinquish that sore spot for Fred Goya, I will oppose anything that you want to do. I'm saying it now, and that's why I'm telling people, I'm more than the line will get baby. You have to totally disassociate because GGA runs through you. You are the hair. You are the hair inheritor of this organization. See what kind of bones, grandson. You cannot sit down and be playing two-sided game. If you want to stay with GGAD, go and continue to stay with GGAD. That soft spot that you have for Fred Graham, it will ruin you. It will ruin you. And you know how much I love you. And I will do anything for you to be president in Philadelphia. But if you continue to associate, I'm asking you to come up publicly, whether you are with GGAA or you are with GGAD.
Tell the man, get the message. The message. You can't use that eating wine. Don't eat him, please.
No, you gonna do it, I've been eating, but I will eat it. What you gonna do it,
I'm being scared. So
as of today, I am just associating myself with GGAD, and we consider to see a new on GGAD roster. And he has a battle to claim or here to claim in Philadelphia. I'm telling you now, as a little brother, I love him dearly. From the moon back to earth, I will do anything for him, and I'm hoping that he runs. But until he can,
the man will distance himself from those people.
You are even going to see what I'm just the nephew. You are the grandson. You can't be playing too many games. Anything that threatens the survival of GGAD, you should be able to fight against it vehemently like I'm doing. So I'm calling on you to disassociate from GGAD as soon as possible. I don't want to see your name because we have spot in that room. Until you can go and take a deep in that room, Bambera, we are keeping our eyes on you. Thank you very much.
Leave her, go ahead. We're not eating you, you're joking.
We're not eating you. We're not eating you.
Thank you very much.
But get remember that I may not eat you, my man.
No, let me tell you, Prince. I am not a person that is moved by threats such as the one I was offered. And the only reason why I called is because of the medium through which it was offered. Throughout my political sojourn in this GGAA community, despite the divergence of views that we've all wielded in this community, I've always been mindful never to utter any such word against a person who and I share consequences. But hearing Bobby say what he said tonight, I just want to tell him that the line is doomed. I have no fear whatsoever against him about. I I have no fear whatsoever.
I mean, no
Bobby can
land
act
drone, my
so
man.
he
The
don't
man, I said the man was joking. No
to the
land drone.
extent that Bobby will take on the social media.
My man, the man not eating. The man saying you'll vote for you. Just moving here from the chat room.
Listen. Bobby like to kill. Bobby ought to know better and to know the men about whom he speaks. The thing he's talking about, I am the thief. You cannot consume me under no circumstances. So you should never muster the courage to ever say that word in this state of where you said it.
I said the man was joking, my man.
And according to point him to check, if my view on this issue about bringing about peace in this community is why he thinks as a reason to oppose me. Look, I have go to other DGA here that they have to give to me. By me trying to set this community should be a blessing. And the people that I am trying to bring back on the ship are Nigerians. They are not rebels. They are not non-Nigerians of people who consider any essence to this community. So if, for any reason, he thinks that his outreach has elapsed, I and others, we're going to have the same right to support who we deem are worthy of our support and to oppose everybody who wants to deem we can oppose. If I choose to oppose my Ronnie Pierre, so be it. But he will come to oppose a man who has cause and can pray for himself.
My man, leave
So
that
never do that
thing.
anymore. So never do that anymore.
The man not you, man. The man on Lima.
By a person who he says he loves. That is at the height of inconsistency. I don't want to go there.
No, don't go there. Forget that thing.
The same thing I'm calling about.
Yeah.
But Bobby should know better. He should never take the social media and under no condition say to the world that he will oppose me his nephew.
Go ahead, forget that thing when I uncle.
Bobby that lost him anything less than I. When someone pass away, you are him and I. Who went to that person? You know what to our pass. So he should not threaten me ever in his life.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, and we still stand by what we said previously, that you can't be in GGAD or Amoenu and all that kind of stuff. Amoenu, they better pay attention. They better pay attention here. There ain't no joking here. We're not joking. When the thing that people coming to be baking in, they were baking Fred around here. Fred wronged the organization, but they were passing around, baking him, taking case from court, so he can't be in trouble. We're not going to do that. And Fred locking down people that are president then. The case moving on. We're president or even close to the advisory rule or whatever to the administration. We're not going to hold that case out of court. Why should someone eat a huge amount of money, then they hold the case out of court? Fred actually ate the money. There is no joke about it. He leveraged it, he squandered the opportunity and the money they gave him in less than 1 year. Fred writing checks. He's loosely writing checks. I don't know, something went in your brains. That checks were everywhere. What was that? And people sit down here, and they wrong Fred. Why who wrong Fred? Who wronged him? And putting him under the horn, and so that was not even wrong because he was in pain. He shouldn't have even come around the organization. He want to come around. He want to come around when election time comes. Then he make all these things so they pay attention to him. Who that Fred will then pay attention to him. Those things there will stop. On the part with the conneries comme ça. He destroyed the people. He formed. You writing checks all over the place. The checks are all. When I start showing the checks in my phone here, I go in my account and I put some of the checks. Writing checks everywhere. I show what I got in Jeremiah. I show those checks. You jack. Fred wrote checks.
The man body was shaking.
Yeah, get check, boy. Get ready to check all around the place. Get somebody sit down. All kind of things. Stupid guy, because
yeah, he's free.
The man was confused. The money was too plenty. You know what I mean? The poor go get you almost 90,000 or 100,000 in your hand. The checkbook loosely running around your veins, and you just writing things. and he want to play the victim. This man is not a victim. This man, Lockett, that Grand Union Association is just Grand Union, that one of these American groups where they will order him, plain blank, order him with chains in your hands for bringing the people, bring the organization checkbook from May. We left from that place. By September to October, he was loosely operating. They went for that inauguration. His inauguration, Bobby, you saw me in that place. People pay money and enter in that place that night. They canceled at 17,000 a raise. If went open an account with all the board consent and put almost 45,000 in that place. Nobody knew what that 45,000 that friend. You split the money. Woody. People don't want to talk these things, and people say, "Oh, you don't forget it," because I beg you, man. That account, where who blew it around that account? I was even threatened. I will go to court. I said, "Go to court," because when you're going to sue me, that you'll go to court. I'm going to pay $500 to a lawyer, and we'll subpoena all that bank records, and we're coming to claim to court. That not-for-profit organization, you have to file OCD, then you're going to get in trouble. Because you had no authority, we're going to foot the law. You had no authority to open an account without the board approval. You did it. You put $45,000 in our account. Nobody know what that money went to do.
But the whole thing here, it just sad that people just love the organization because of the effort or the forefather. That's why we start coming back. The reason I'm saying this thing is that Madam Ida Parkinson, she now want order nobody because she and Jesus, they were neighbor. Okay? And the only person that so far have a clean record when it comes to eating money is Menye. Jenny, but not get your report yet. So how long will continue with this? With this queen and going on? People eating money. How long? When will Jenny Water even get our report? Even when Jenny Water not even need to get our report, because right here, nobody talk. What kind of report Jenny Water coming get up? We just not to forget about Jenny Water report. Because this is how Grand Union Association has come to now. It reduced to.
No, if going forward now, it will not be like that because all the money we pay online, we saw it going in the account, and the money they collected here is some more thousand going in the account, and we expect to put a whole report together because people they check the treasurer said it that while people were sending Zelle and cash out, money were going in the account, and things that will be added up and added up and sent out, but there is nobody. There is nobody who will want to split us again and then we'll back that person. If you want to split us, go with your group, stay with your group. But we will make our lawmakers, our board members to enact laws to put it in there that when you break away and when you go, you're not going to jump up in the middle of the night. What the people come in, you go to one convention, I won't be election commission, I won't be committee day, I won't be no. When you break away, we'll earmark you, write your name down, and send it to the board. That's what we're going to do. Nobody won't pay. If you want to go beg people, you get it right. Puppy then want to go beg people, you go beg people. Me, I did my best. I can go back to clips. I can go to clips. I can go to clips. Now 3 years ago and bring those clips here. When COVID was going around, I will bring people here so we can see how we can form ourselves together. And anytime I bring these guys and they go and do things, they don't want to even do it. People there. And we can't be begging people. The organization is moving on,
Yeah, but Prince, this is the situation, right? This is the situation. You see, my little brother was talking here with some anger. He said that you gotta still continue to reach out to people. How long are you gonna reach out to people? Say you're calling for peace. You only reach out for who you see, you can see them that they want peace. But you see somebody that their sole intention is to destroy the organization, and you say you're seeking peace, then that make you a suspect. And that's what I'm calling you out, because the GGA, nobody hold a greater responsibility to GGA than you. You are the direct grandson of Osiwa Karambon and just a nephew. So what I'm saying is that you cannot continue to play games. We ran the other people to bring them to the board to come for peace. And when people talk, you talk, according to you just try to bring the phone ball.
How long will it take this brother to bring the people on board?
Until they destroy the organization, we bring them on board. Is that what you're saying? We should continue to reach out to people for the next 10 years. When you know the people, we see the actions. The actions got nothing to do with the coalition, the problems of this organization, and you still continue to say you're going to bring this on board. And you don't think you don't think it gave out the mindset that you guys are playing games? That's what I'm calling you, my brother. AGGA, you have more right to the kid than I do. I'm just a nephew or see what kind of, you are the direct grandson. If you sit around and be playing games with friends and say you're calling for peace, Levi
should be angry that after an election, group of people want to split. When someone put on their platform about accountability, that I will respect the rules of the organization. I will respect the board because they are our representative, direct representative. And you go and the board is calling you and you refuse. And then you say the men were marginalized. The men disrespected the board. He disrespected the board. He disrespected the board. Right now as we speak, when the board call Eden refuse to go to the board and disrespect the board, we'll talk like they about Eden. We'll talk like this.
Yeah.
So it's not like no. If we're gonna have this, that's why when this attack was going on against the bull, I felt very offended and went and talked for the bull. Because Daniel Pine was one bull chairman. And knee was not on the account here, people were passing all around, but Daniel Pine knee on the account. They did all those things and they respected him in the process. When he spoke those days, people listened. Now he left. They both are there. When they speak, he don't want to listen to the people. He called the people, they're not educated. You were the educated man, you went. You stay all those years. Suppose these people are not going to be around. How are the organization going to move on? You come back, then you disrespect these people. You meet people to the gate trying to verify receipts. You want to threaten every Temo that day. You're arguing with every Temo. And the man was doing a job. And I told you, I said, you got to respect the man. They put a man to check people who come in the whole receipt. So when you bring people, the man, you purchase the people ticket. When they come to the man side, they must show the ticket and enter the hall. Why we're going to be, when they show the ticket and enter the hall, they put out the receipt in their hands. All they need to do is show it, so they enter the hall, and the children show the receipt and enter. But he interfere with the man's job. That's the kind of leaders we have here among us. Go ahead, Madison. Madison?
Yeah, Prince, thank you very much again for allowing me to come back, on the show. I heard Bobby, last comment, and I thought to clarify that comment. The decision we make as men in this community is ours to bear. It's not anybody's to bear. The things I defend are the ones that are deemed prudent to defend. Bobby is a nephew to Siwa Bones, and I'm a grandson to Siwa Bones. He was not oblivious of that fact when him and I led this campaign. So now that he has deemed it necessary at his own on time, I'm not sure what were his convictions. I think he should respect people's opinions and allow them to flourish. He is in no position, he has no moral high ground to call anybody action into question, especially as it relates to the DGA, because he was one of the key players, so to speak, in this. So to the extent that he has deemed it necessary based on what he has seen, I respect him for that. But he is in no position to call me into question for the decision I make. I'm a man for myself, and the choices I make, I can defend. To conclude, Bobby is proven to have a history, as evidenced by his conduct in this community, of calling people kinsmen or brothers and doing them wrong. So just is a case in point. He calls him his brother, but he does wrong to him. It comes back and doesn't seem to understand that if indeed you say somebody is your family, you must not do anything that will contravene the sanity of that relationship. Bobby knows why I went through for Siwa Bones. Siwa Bones was alive. Him and I went there. And Siwa Bones impressed upon us to make peace with the GGA and GGAT. And he stood even Siwa Bones' face with the humans and the fast weapons. Now, this is the same one there that you want to post as a one we will stretch in order his
my man, Levi. We're gonna stay that way. We're gonna talk behind the scene.
Others should never, ever take to social media or any platform of this nature to avert from his mouth that he will oppose me. That brought my blood.
Okay, sorry, my man. I say, my man, sorry. I told you sorry.
And then to end with a parable that you I am saying bones.
The my man Bobby, that's always say you eat my picking. How you go eat him raw? No, leave out. I can't be here, Bobby. Eat my man. My man will come to Philadelphia there and campaign for you. We'll leave our state and go there and campaign. The inauguration will be there. But we just have to leave that GGAD thing, play low. Let Fred drown in your own blood. Let him drown, and then you understand that you don't split from your own people. You don't do that.
The man will be a good leader, but in the meantime, the man got to totally disassociate from the people. Yeah, because we want people, we want loyalty. We don't want people that will come and then Fred will have an opportunity to go talk to you, my piggy. They want let you want to why is the man play on you and then you open some kind of corridor for him. We don't want that. That's what we're calling upon. We're not saying you're a bad leader. We know you have the potential to be a good leader. It's not to be annoyed. We just want the GGA to survive. So we are closing all. We want to close all the loopholes.
Yeah.
We are closing all the loopholes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are closing the loopholes. We even hear that man from Texas, how they call Levi Khan, he wants to go on a boat. From Texas, we cannot allow that.
Man, what would let Levi to come on the boat? Levi will tell Papa Zoyan then to take you out.
Yeah, we're watching all the
we tell Omer Zoyan then you come there, Papa then will take him out and Texas. I see what we'll tell them to send new boat. Why will sit down Levi Khan? Fred Goyan from Minnesota, from wherever he is, come in Philadelphia, be on GGAD.
We are watching all the elections in all these small chapters there. We need to close all the loopholes. We will not have people affiliated to GGAD to come honor us. Why is something going wrong in the election? What we're going to do? Because we did not play our cards right, so we need to be careful.
Yeah.
So we got to do everything for GGAD to keep to stand still.
Yeah.
Any mistake we make, the organization will implode because if we allow people to infiltrate, if we allow people to infiltrate this organization, there's a good chance that
Senate Gay wanted to do it. The man GGAD went to North Dakota and I saw the man fly passing around. Right on the show here, Brian and moving him from inside the street. Now that he's GGA member, he can go and say he won't contest. Good luck for him. He and Moshe Garo can go for it on.
But listen, this is not to get upset. What we are doing here, in the longer run, I know I'm always right. My little brother will come out.
In the long run, Madison will understand. Madison will understand that Taiwan and China can't be in the same room. You understand that? There's no way you can do that.
There is no ify on about it. Listen, you might admire Fred Goyan whatsoever, but listen, the route these people are taking is at the detriment of this organization, and we will not sit back. Some of us will not sit back. We'll do our best. Whether family people like you or not, like, we'll speak the truth to power. You know, we respect people's views, but what we are saying, we have a clear-cut agenda that this organization must survive at all costs. And when we see any forces that pose any kind of threats, we'll do everything to make sure we put you to bed, or kick you out, or win you out. The days of opening red carpet for Fred Goyan is over.
No, those days are long gone.
Opportunity is over.
Those days are long gone. Nobody gonna put no back. I go to any program, I see them put mouth for people to sing and can't in with Levi and Fred. I will disrupt the process.
It's not happening. It's not gonna happen. I trust the woman. It's not happening. That wouldn't close. Long time. People that are only 19. They can go to Maryland, whatsoever want to go. Who want to come, you will come now. We are tired. We're not going to be running. While we're running behind you, then you start going in the back.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? This thing is very, very positive. Prince, you know what the men are going to do if Otavi are going to win to that place there? They were going to overturn our decision in Minnesota.
So this is positive for me.
Oh, the men were going to overturn the decision you made in Minnesota?
What are you talking about? That was the plan. That was the plan.
They're going to bring Floyd back?
Yeah, bring Floyd back. And then, even though we're going to stay our ground here, but we'll go to national functioning, then they will not recognize you. You know what I'm saying? That was the plan. And the plan failed. And that's why we sit down and allow fairground to be carried on or passing around to be on the money organization. This is positive to me. This is positive to me. It's very, very positive. That was the plan. I said to go the same day. We're not recognized by the 2D Minnesota, blah, blah, blah. Are you kidding me? You think I go behind something else? I look at lose all to you. I don't do my homework before I jump behind anything.
for survival, man.
Yeah, but that was
all right, man. People, I said 2 hours. We're going almost 3 hours. We gotta go. We gotta go. Give it 2 hours is something that we all gonna do, but we gotta go. Levi said you are making this thing about Fred, and it's solid, not the case.
But maybe you didn't understand it. The line is June. The red line is going to be Fred myself again. You know me, I don't stop proud. I don't do me. I go behind you. Fred myself only for life. Fred, I will make sure I will subdue Fred. Fred will come and beg me in public. How looking? I want to power start. When you start power me begin, you know, and maybe the time we go together, you don't know me like that. But my power in Fred, I will subdue you anywhere I see like Bureau, America, anywhere. Ain't block me, run away. After only top 3 call, I'm going to
the man block you?
Fred, oh, you black boy, you also block me. You're going to feel the heat. Fred, I'll drop on my wall. You don't block me, I'll drop on my wall. Fred, that is right in the great bro, too. You're not here because I'm talking about but I'm waiting for it. Ain't come back. Oh, I'm come back for him.
Okay, my man. We somebody calling you, so
yeah, my man, we'll talk.
We'll talk. Take it easy. And ladies and gentlemen, that's what we're going to do it tonight. But Fred got a platform where he talk about respecting the boy. Yeah, and we don't see him respecting nobody. So, but that's it. That's about Fred Taruguyan here tonight. We're gonna go. I haven't played it song for long, so I have to play it tonight. And then my team song ready.
Oh, here we can't hear my sword. I was woman. Then, Banyo, Taiwan, one of them, one to my general. Banyo, Taiwan was a mobile. So that was my to my head, no, I do. To my wood, to my wood, to my wood, to my wood, you.
That's how we're going to do it tonight, ladies and gentlemen. But we're probably going to see you tomorrow for another 2 hours or 2 hours and a half or something like that. But we're going to probably see you tomorrow. It'll be cool. God bless everybody.